2020. That is the year. CranKy Ducklings. That is Jet channel. Master Swan Open. Number 44. That is the tournament. I don't know why I decided to elaborate on that, but since it is, I'm Steelmold. I am the caster. Steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. Yeah, maybe my brain isn't all together here today. Joining me, of course, as observer/streamer, our very own 16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as Kuro, otherwise known as Krupp, hero of the wasteland and savior of esports, otherwise known as the Information Fairy, otherwise known as the sneakiest Polish ninja. And we are setting up to cast Yakuzaku versus AreZ. It's going to be a TVT. I'm going to start here, right here on Ice and Chrome. Both players are ready. Let's get to it. Boop, boop, boop. Sorry, it's only on Ice, not on Chrome. I don't know where the Chrome is. See, that's how that's how apparently out of the zone I am. Forgot that there is no Chrome. They got to me. They infused my brain. Latvia P is telling me that AreZ is like the Brazilian StarDuck. I tend to agree. Yeah. Well, set the game. And we are on Ice. LE. LE, of course, stands for level-headed Europe. Level-headed Europe, you know, because they have the European Union and their parliament, and they talk about stuff and agree and have resolutions and stuff, you know. Level-headed. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore. I don't have this thing open. I again forgot. All the way from the land of Singapore, representing the CranKy Ducklings. He is the imitation innovation, the Tasia from Asia, the Meltor May of MMA. He's not as funny as Bunny. He's the Terranagos, the one fine young Riang, the Killajor from Singapore, the TY Chicken Pie, the 4GG. He's more meme than dream. He's the slightly more crappy happy, the trash flash with no cash, the M to the K to the P's, Marine King Pug, the captain of the Rain Pain Train, the lean mean keen machine, the immature cure, the not as smart as heart, the young adult bold. He's more of a beauty than Mr. Cutie. He's the co-creator of the Daishi Bay, the master from NASA, and we couldn't find a pun for Byan, but we just call him Yakuzaku. And in the southwest corner of the map, in the red, is that? Oh, this, can barely see the red on the skin. It looked orange for a second. I was get confused. It is our red Terran, all the way from the land of Brazil, representing Remember the Game, Brazil. It is AreZ. Of course, the two-time MSO champion. Kind of hype, like we said. Kind of the Brazilian StarDuck. Another hope here. StarDuck, of course, for those who don't know, got promoted after breaking the record of 5 Master Swan Open championships. One of them, I think only 2 of them were in a row, though. Yeah, he broke the 5 record. And then got promoted beyond the MMR limit, the 4.9k MMR limit. So, you know, he's out. Where is he? But AreZ, yeah, AreZ has 2. Looking for that 3rd. We also have TheKyoJin here today, and TheKyoJin currently holding 2 as well. That's also going to be a nice little rivalry here. TheKyoJin is up against Vavin. Kind of wanted to cast that as well. We had a bit of a debate before whether we want PvP or TVT, but you know, we've had too much PvP and not enough Terrans in the recent past, so decided to go with the Terran. These days, both players are opening up very standardly. Yaku goes with his favorite Liberator opening, likes to use that a lot. We've seen that in recent tournaments. AreZ, they're getting that. Wait, yeah, he's getting a third. Sorry, I confused there for a second between the production tab and the structure tab. Yeah, he's getting a third. Going to go out on the map. Yaku meets him in the middle, kind of equal. And AreZ does have that medivac, which is going to be helpful. But, yeah, Yaku manages to push AreZ away. AreZ has enough defensive force. Ooh, Yaku can actually get a delay on this command center. Very nice. And here's Yaku's Liberator. There's nothing that shoots up. You can actually camp the production here. That's a pretty great position. A Viking is on the way for AreZ though, but you know, in the meantime, the Liberator rules the sky. AreZ can just make nothing out of that barracks. Now the Liberator really has to get out of here though. Yeah, all in all, a pretty good opening for Yaku. Delaying AreZ's natural base for quite a while. Now that there is a tank there, can finally set this up. In the meantime, Yakuzaku got his third command center. He's gonna have a nice little ramp up of economy. AreZ doesn't look like he's looking for any kind of retaliation. He's going to be continuing to play from this position of a bit of a deficit. Actually getting more Vikings. Did the medivac? He didn't lose the medivac. Where is it? Oh, it's dropping on the other side of the map. That's where it is. But it gets sniped by that Cyclone, only killing 2 SCVs. Yeah, all in all, a nice little varied opening here by Yaku. He still has the Liberator. Didn't repair it. Just sending that. Screw it. You don't need repairs. I'm thinking that Liberator is just breaking down. You know, even the chair is like it doesn't have like a seat, a back seat, it's like a backrest. And goodbye, Liberator. Yeah. Now, AreZ getting a Liberator of his own. Nico's trying to set up that third. If AreZ lets him get away with it, Yaku is going to be in a pretty good position. There's a lot of support units. He has the couple of Ravens. He's got the Cyclone. AreZ... Oh, he didn't remake any medivacs. He's going full on mech. It's just Vikings, tanks, and a few Marines. And he's moving out. He's getting... bringing some SCVs for repairs. This is a really odd composition, but can work if AreZ manages to get a good entrenched position, which Yaku doesn't look like he's going to let him do it. He sees him coming. AreZ may be pushing it a little too far. And the Ravens, they do have the auto turrets. They can just drop them in and do some damage. They actually don't do that. He loses the Raven. He doesn't really do anything. The second Raven is going to go down as well. No interference matrix used. No auto turrets. AreZ managed to get the positional advantage here. Even takes the third base. Yeah, I don't know why Yaku didn't use the Ravens. I guess it looked like he was sending the Ravens out there to put down auto turrets. Those would have killed a couple of tanks and really changed the situation here. But as it is, he loses the third base, loses another tank here. AreZ has full control of the skies with this amount of Vikings. He has 7. He's getting 1 more. Yeah, Yaku is making bio. Steam is about to finish, but it doesn't have any medivacs. +1 is about to finish as well, but he barely has any forces. And AreZ can just leapfrog forward. He has the air advantage. Yaku just can't do anything against these Vikings. Yaku's trying to build some turrets there, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't know if you guys are going to be ready in time. AreZ does scan for it, sees it, lands the Vikings, and will now just waddle in and just kill everything. Just we need to see job. GG is called, and AreZ takes game number 1. It was a very strong counter-offensive here. Very unexpected. It's not a composition you see, you usually see. Pure tank Viking. Right, Everdream is going to be our next map. If you've ever had a dream, then you know what that means. Do you? I don't know. I don't know either. Okay. Let's set this up, See if everybody's ready. And this time we have red versus blue, so it's going to be a little easier on everyone's eyes. Yeah, red versus orange is tough. It's tough for Terran. It's not as bad as purple versus pink Zerg, because with Zerg you have the creep aspect, which is purple on the minimap, and with purple units you just don't see anything. They're just invisible. Although red and orange Terrans on an orange map is quite bad in its own right. Alright everyone, welcome to Everdream LE. If you ever had a dream, then you know that LE stands for luxuriant eternity. Luxuriant eternity. That's when you live in the Eternal Empire. And you're part of the ruling class, which means you live in luxury for eternity, because you're eternal. The Empire is eternal. Very non-egalitarian society, Eternal Empire, apparently. I don't know if you should promote that. In the northeast corner of the map, representing our very own, the CranKy Ducklings, the PugChamp himself, our blue Terran is Yakuzaku. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Brazil, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Representing Remember the Game, Brazil. Give it up for the 2-time MSO champion, AreZ. Just sending an SCV scout. Trying to maybe trying to block some building setups there. Being a little annoying. We'll lose that SCV. Alright. So no shenanigans openings right there. I wonder if AreZ was planning to go with the mech build there. I haven't actually casted AreZ in a very long time, so you'll have to excuse me if I don't remember his exact playstyle. I seem to recall that he played Battle Mech, but you know, why would anyone rely on my memory? Myself of all people. So yeah, I'm wondering if that thing was like a response to what Yaku was doing, or you know, was it planned out? I guess we'll see. We'll see in this game, because it doesn't look like they're going to interfere with each other too much. I have to see if Yaku goes for that Liberator attack again. Charlie hasn't been working for him as well as in the past because, you know, sort of kind of onto it. You know, it worked a little bit when he started doing it. He was, you know, he was practicing with Kerwin. It seemed to do very well, but then it kind of like people got wise to it. Yep, there's that Liberator. People got wise to it, and it turned out to be not as effective. And AreZ, yeah, again going with that Medivac and triple Hellion, and that's actually a lot of Reapers. It's gonna be 5. Maybe AreZ planning to be a little more aggressive than he was even in the previous game. Actually delaying the natural. Okay, there it is. Okay, and he's on the move. This time a bit earlier than he did in the previous game. Yaku is moving out as well. It looks like they're both going to miss each other. Yep. So AreZ, I mean, AreZ is getting a Viking already. So he's going to be okay against the Liberator once the Viking pops out. He's going to elevate the units up here into the main of Yakuzaku. Gets a delay on the natural base, Yaku does. But he has Hellions and Reapers in his main now. Delaying his third base. In the meantime, Yakuzaku on the other side of the map already doing some SCV damage, but now his SCVs are the targets here. Liberator getting quite a few kills, but eventually goes down to the Viking. Attack! Oh, Hellions! Get in there! Hellions! What are you doing? Move! That was, I think he's too busy protecting at home. Oh, they could kill so many SCVs here, they clump up! Oh. Yeah, one more volley, and that's going to be a lot of dead SCVs. In the meantime, on the other side of the map, Yaku is juggling his own SCVs. Actually, no, they're all dead. They all died. Cyclone comes out. Nothing to repair it. Actually, oh, he does have a couple of SCVs now. The Cyclone does get caught. Yakuzaku gets cleaned out on the other side of the map, and AreZ will take game number 2. A very odd base rate. Yeah, much better control by AreZ there, taking Yaku by surprise. And smart move with that Viking. Shuts down the Liberator. Because if you have the Liberator and there's no anti-air on the other side, you basically camp the factory, and anything that gets out of it is immediately killed. All right, let's see who's up against. Oh, we have Papapanda versus Universe. Let's go with that. Are they out of the game? Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. That's some Zergs. I don't remember what race Universe plays. Universe winning 2-0 versus Bishop or Bishop. The Universe. I haven't seen Universe in a while, I think. Again, why would you rely on my memory? The Universe is from Korea. So we have KR versus Philippines. Oh, no, they're already set up. All right, let's just join their lobby. Oh wait, no. I have to kick people from the party. Sorry. See, this is why I don't want separate part. Never mind. No, Kuro. I don't want separate party for the casters because then so it defeats the purpose of having a party. Kuro. All right. Alright, gas is ready. Let's get to it. No, Kuro, it doesn't let us join lobbies faster because we still have to all agree on it. Like we have to, and then we have to invite players manually. The whole point of having a party is that you don't have to invite everyone manually. You just set up the next game, go. It's faster. Everyone just goes in together. Group, you're the host. You can start the game. Papa says, I don't want the responsibility. Alrighty. Hold on. Gotta look. Forgot what team Papapanda plays for. Platinum Heroes. There we go. Alright, yeah, he has the tag. Keep forgetting to look at the tag because there's so often the tags are not helpful in you know, recognizing the team. All right, everyone. Welcome to Death Aura, the deadliest of all the maps. LE. LE, of course, in case you did not know, stands for Leading Elasticity. Leading Elasticity. That's when you're a leader and you want to be, you know, you don't want to be rigid in your opinions. You want to be more flexible. You want to be elastic. You have the elastic leadership. You don't want to be harsh. You want to be, you know, yeah. In the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of the Philippines, it is... No, sorry, Taiwan. Why do I keep messing this up? It's the P. It messes me up. No. Papapanda from Taiwan. All the way from Taiwan. Representing Platinum Heroes, our blue Zerg is the greatest name in esports, Papapanda. And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea, it is our Red Terran representing Team Envy. Give it up for the universe. Which, you know, encompasses everything. Very simple. Why did you zoom there? Sometimes Kuro just zooms on things and I'm like, what am I looking for here? She's disappointed with what? Oh, Papapanda promised cheese. Well, he said he was eating Cheetos. He even posted a picture on Discord. Exclamation point Discord in chat. We'll take you there. Go to Master Swan Open. You'll see the bag of Cheetos Papapanda posted. I mean, look, he's getting a lot of Zerglings. I say a lot. It's Link Team 6, so it's not, you know, not a game-ending amount. Actually, it doesn't lose anyone. Might lose one now. If there's a controlled fire by Universe, but no. Good control by both of them. No, Papapanda is joining hard. He's not going to cheese here. You know, his hands are Cheetos. What is yeah, that's off center, isn't it? Or what? What happened? Something is. All right, I forgot the map. The circle there is not perfectly positioned for some reason. All right, Papa is going with roaches. Papa Roach. a band from the early 2000s, you know. New metal, metalcore, I don't know what the fuck it was called back then, but, you know, they're trying to remember any of their songs, but I can't. It's been too long. Like it was 20 years ago. Who can remember that far? Universe going in with some Hellions. Not a lot of Hellions. I don't see how Papapanda is going to be taking damage on that. Ooh, nice juking and jiving. Gonna be able to send the Zerglings up there. Should be able to get into the base at least to see what's what. No, the wall goes up just in time. I do see, I think they saw the Liberator, question mark? See if Papapanda gets some more anti-air. He's getting queens. Whoa, we just don't up hard. Did he have any... Did he get any... Oh, he has 5 roaches, so he should be okay against the Hellions with the queens and the roaches. He's actually out in the middle of the map looking for them. And Liberator gets recalled. I'm guessing Universe saw the roaches and decided to send the Liberator back home. Maybe assuming Papapanda would be more aggressive than he really is. But not super aggressive. I mean, granted, all of his armies on the other side of the map, but it's not enough to break Universe, and Papapanda should know that. But the main thing it's doing for Papapanda is it's keeping the Liberator on the other side of the map. Which means that Papapanda hasn't taken any damage from it. But that would have had the potential to do a tremendous amount of damage to the Zerg player. Oh, he manages to find the spot where the roach can actually attack the, the supply depot. Very nice control there by Papapanda. Very cheeky, very annoying. And he's just joining hard at home. Yeah, he's right. You know, if Universe is kept on this side of the map, you can just stay at home and drone up. Universe is gonna die. But this is just forced Universe to stay at home. Delay a third base. Did he get the command center? No, he didn't even get a... Oh, he did get... Okay, he has 3 orbitals. Oh, it's right there. I'm an idiot. I was like, where's the 3rd command center? Oh, it's literally in the middle of the screen, in the wall. Steelmold. God damn it. Alright, Papapanda. Baneling Nest. Spire. 4th base. Gonna have some Lingben Muta, Roach action going on. Liberators coming in, but there's enough anti-air here. There's 5 queens, there's spores in the main. Well, 1 spore. Even sees it with the Overlord, if he noticed it. Okay, Liberator comes in. Yeah. Papapanda should be good here. Doesn't even take 1 death. The Queen tanking for the drones, but Universe is out on the map. He's on the move. It's got the bigger army supply. No medivacs, only Marines, Marauders, tanks, and 1 Viking. Yes. Papapanda is looking to transition into Mutas. That would be the time to get a few. Could be useful here, especially against the Viking and zoning out the tanks. Paintings are going off creep. They don't have speed. They get targeted by the tanks. And Papapanda has to back away. 3rd base is under threat. Trying to move in there. There are no banelings. Surrounds the tank though. Bias fall down on it. Baneling speed just finished up. Universe is in a lot of trouble. That 1 baneling is so dangerous. He's out of tanks. Oh, the baneling connection. Yeah, Universe gets completely cleaned out on this side of the map. Doesn't do any economical damage. But Universe has been producing on the other side, though still has a bigger army supply. There's more Marines and tanks. Does have medivacs this time. Papapanda roaming around, trying to look for some openings here for damage. Manages to surround the tank. Munch on the QSVs. No hold command. What? Ravages, what are you doing? No! Okay, they do get a tank, and they actually survive this, but... What? What? Universe is dropping Papapanda on the other side of the map as well. But the Meteorix are on the way. What are those Ravages doing there? Whoa, steam right into the main. Sees the Mutalisks come out. And we'll get some drone damage. 8 dead drones. So far, not the worst damage. Papapanda waiting for an opportunity. Gonna target the Medivacs. Loses one Mutalisks though. There's a target fire on the hive there. Sorry, lair. You know, the other hive. But doesn't quite manage to kill it. 6 SCVs dead on the outside of the map. I think that was a run by? Zergling run by? Nah, this is a much more back and forth game. Then we see it's the first back and forth game we saw today. Is what I mean. How many mutas do we have? We have 6 Mutalisks, so barely even a problem. It's you know, you need over 10 Mutalisks to become a problem with Mutalisks. Under 10 is just an issue of Mutalisks. Something you want to be attentive of, but I don't need to worry about. Yeah, I'm gonna have the opportunity to delay a 5th base here, which is nice. Get a cancel. Gonna get into the main, maybe catch an add-on. So we're gonna have to get out of here pretty quickly. There's more Marines come in. Yeah, pop on the turret. Sniping the tanks, gonna be a really nice catch. We do get that add-on killed. No time to hang around here. Actually, they can now. They can actually get the tank. Oh, no more Marines come in. Gotta get out of here. In the meantime, Universe is positioning outside Papapanda's 4th base. Scatterbending is here. Not a lot of creep spread. Papapanda didn't get the chance to get it. He's going for a surround. He's going from all sides. He gets the tanks. The Bailings roll in. And Universe has to go away. The Mutalisks join the fight as well. Universe gets a few drones, but doesn't quite do a lot of damage. The problem for Papapanda is that Universe is still on 4 bases. There's a higher worker supply. Starting to catch up in upgrades. Let's see how Universe is transitioning into a more effective composition. No, still on lots of Marines, a few Marauders, and tanks. Universe will... let's try to get the gas there. This is starting to jump into a late game here. Papapanda is getting an Ultralisk Cavern. He's already going for 3-3 Carapace and melee, so these Ultralisks are going to be really powerful once they come out. Papapanda going all the way off creep. He just managed to get rid of the tanks, but a lot of Marines are still alive. He's got to get the Mutalisks out of here. He loses so many of them. They really can't take this amount of Marines. On the other side of the map, Papapanda catches the gas being taken, the gas base being taken. Does lose his 5th base, which is a shame. Bailings are being morphed, they're not quite ready. The Mutalisks going to take some of the attack here. Chitinous plating is on the way. Universe is on a timer here, he doesn't even know it yet. Oh, the Mutas! We're gonna catch one of the full Medivacs. No, not quite. Actually, the Mutalisks are the ones that are in danger. But Papapanda ignores them completely. He moves in on the 3rd base of Universe. That's a lot of Bailings. They don't have a lot of backup though. 8, 19, 23 dead SCVs. Woo! Man, these Zerglings, they don't even have 3-3, but they have the adrenal glands thingy, which makes them attack faster. It's just woo. So powerful. 5 Ultralisks on the way. They're going to time out nicely with chitinous plating and +3 armor, +3 melee finishing up. And I think this is going to be a lot of trouble for Universe because he just won't have what it takes to deal with the Ultralisks. And there are no ghosts. There is not even a Ghost Academy. No Liberators. No, not even Widow Might. Nothing. There's just nothing to deal with Ultralisks. Like fully upgraded Ultralisks. With Zergling Baneling backup. See the Corruptors on the way. Not Corruptors, the other ones. Not Defilers. I can do it, don't worry. Infestors, yeah, Infestors, that's the one. Whew, thank you. Thank you, Brain, for helping me out. It's all the same names, it's so confusing. I'll call them Booger Masters from now on, maybe. You know, because they spit boogers. But then they're kind of like the same like Corruptors, because they also like spit boogers. I don't know. Okay, you can't win with this. You can't win with this race names of stuff. All right, here comes the Ultras. No, Ultras. No Mutas anymore. They all died. Along with the Infestors as well. We get a fungal here and there. No, actually, Papapanda backs away. Doesn't want to lose the Ultralisks. There are quite a few Marauders in this composition. There's that fungal. Just lose the Mutas, the Ultras. You know the ground Ultras. Yeah, all the Ultralisks are dead, and he's not making any more. Is full on Corruptor Infestor production right here. For Papapanda. He's getting some Zerglings. Okay. There's no Banes though. I don't know. I think Papapanda is kind of throwing it again the game away here. He had the much bigger advantage, and just I don't know why, but he's committed to these Infestors and Corruptors. I don't know. He's losing that 5th base. No, he's going to base trade here? Question mark? I mean, he does have a lot of Corruptors, so he can, you know, puke on bases. But he's losing so much now, and there's just nothing to defend. I don't know about that. Got some Infestors and Banelings, but that's not a composition. His command centers are pretty well defended. He's going to get Broodlords. But there's barely any ground army. I don't know why you abandoned the Ultralisks. I mean, sure, Universe made a lot of Marauders, but that, you know, that's hardly a hard counter. No Ghosts, no Liberators. I feel like the Ultralisk's path was you know, the best path for Papapanda. He had full upgrades. He had just made a lot of them. Instead, he just let the 5 or 6 that he had just die and for nothing, and that's it. Pretty much lost the game. Maybe you should have cheesed. I don't know. And he does have the Broodlords here. But Universe is getting Thors at home, which should be able to handle this eventually. And Universe is going to win the base race. Papapanda is pretty much economy less. There's one mining base, but it's being sieged already. I don't know. Yeah, Universe. It's floating command centers all over the place. He's got how many? He's got... Where's the... Oh, you got 5 orbital commands and 1 planetary fortress. Yeah, Fungos are nice, but they're not going to win this. GG's called. The universe takes game number 1. God, I don't know about that. Papapanda had a questionable defense there with the Ultralisks, and he just walked into a kiting army and just did nothing. I don't know. Oh, righty. I'm gonna... who's setting up? I'm hoping they're setting up. Papapanda curated it, the lobby before. Group. Someone redeem a group, please. Okay, I'll redeem a group, please. Okay, just for you, group. Where's the group, please? Out of stock? Check back later. That's what it says, group. What? Yeah, it says out of stock. Check back later. We don't have any. We're out of group pleases. Hold on. Let's just invite everyone to the party. Here's the universe. I'm inviting the universe to party. The universe party. It's gonna be Everdream on US West. There you go. Okay, everyone is just like, Papapanda promised cheese. It's got the Cheetos. Group yours is a yes. Thank you. she's probably trying to fix the group plays thingy. Yes, I know. It's what I'm saying, group. It's fine. I've answered for you. Hashtag not triggered. Stop triggering group. What? I'm not bullying group. Dally, what do you want? Leave me alone. She needed to click yes on the lobby. Otherwise, it's fine. I even defended her. It said she's probably busy fixing the points things. Now is everyone is bullying me. I didn't even bully anyone, and everyone's already canceling me. Shame. Gonna get me fired for just doing my job here. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Everdream, LE, and if you've ever had a dream, then you know it. LE stands for lenient explorer. Lenient explorer. That's when you have an explorer who's very lenient. Sometimes they're very explorative, and sometimes they're like, nah, maybe we won't explore today. In the northeast corner of the map, going pool first and sending a drone across the map, probably for gas deal. It is our Blue Zerg, all the way from the land of Taiwan, representing Platinum Heroes. Give it up for the greatest name in esports, Papapanda. And in the south... Oh, proxy hatch! No, it isn't. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea, representing Team NV. Oh, catching Papapanda's sneaky proxy hatch. It is our Red Terran. Give it up for the universe. Alright, work is being pulled. Not too many. He's got 6 on him, which seems to be the right amount. If you catch it early, so that'll be able to kill it before it manages to heal up. Alrighty. Papapanda. There's Zerglings coming out across the map. There's not a wall. Oh, there is a wall, actually. So it looks like Universe should be good here. I mean, if you don't see this coming, you're in trouble. But once you see it coming... Oh, wait. Backed away. Okay, there. Maybe he's afraid that the wall is going to get breached or something? Question mark. You have to kill that hatchery. Otherwise, you're in a lot of trouble. And you go to cancel on it. Oh, Universe blocking a gas steal there. Not that Papapanda was going for it, but good moves there. Good moves by Universe. Yeah, a nice cheese by Papapanda, but it wasn't going to be as it is. He did in the meantime spread his bases and expanded at home, so not yeah, well, I don't know what that what that drone was doing there. He was trying to help the SCV build stuff, I don't know. Alright, Universe getting a command center on the high ground. A very nice safe option, knowing that there are Zerglings about. Yeah, Papapanda, it just did not work. So he's going for a pretty aggressive transition here. Gonna get a quick third base. And try to just catch up. He's so behind economically right now. Does catch the Reaper there, so that's nice. It's a nice catch. Prevents any scouting from Universe. Universe basically says zero vision on the other side of the map. He saw no buildings. As far as Universe knows, Papapanda. Okay, now he's scanned. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Now he's scanned. Terrans can scan. They don't want to. They like to use it for mules, but it's fine. All right. Vote Warren again. For Papapanda. This time his economy is just so much more delayed. So I don't know how well that's going to work. Universe Steam is about to finish. Looks like he's preparing to move out. A nice timing there with the Medivac. I think the Medivac's a bit later than what Universe would have liked, but still going to have them, and you'd be able to just do damage across the map. Papa is getting the 5 roaches, so should be okay from any Hellions attacks that aren't coming. Universe skipped those entirely, just went with pure Marines and Medivacs, which I like because, you know, now he has 2 almost full Medivacs of Marines with Stim, ready to be on the other side of the map and do damage. Oh, is this the... Oh, shh. I don't know why I'm whispering. They can't hear me. This is the Zerglings coming in. Decides to stay at home. This is pretty good for Papapanda because it's delaying the drop. This drop would have done a lot of damage on the other side of the map, considering how little defenses Papapanda has. Oh, that's it. Okay. Papapanda has barely anything to defend at home. Universe is moving out. Universe does have a tank now on the high ground, so it's going to be tough for Papapanda to get in there. Remember, these are Sloaches as well. Going to hug the cliff there and get into the natural base. The SCVs are going to be evacuated. I can catch the NG Bay, which is a nice little catch. But on the other side of the map, Universe is dropping the main of Papapanda. And there's barely anything to defend here. I can actually kill this lair before it finishes. And maybe even catch the spawning pool. And in the meantime, Papapanda just can't get in there. Killed the NG Bay and is attacking the natural base, but in the meantime he's losing all of his, production at home. The main base of Papapanda is completely dead. Even the gases are going down. And GG's called. Universe sweeps a 2-0 against Papapanda, the greatest name in esports. Very nicely done. Alright, let's see what's going on elsewhere in the bracket. Ooh, we already have a match waiting for us. It's going to be Necro, who won 2-1 versus the Moon. I would have liked to see Universe versus the Moon, just for the name puns. All right. So it's gonna be Necro versus Universe next. TheKyoJin winning 2-0 versus Vavin, waiting on AreZ and Smash. By the way, we do have a double elimination bracket today, so the players who lost their series up here are not out of the tournament just yet. It's hold on. What happened? Oh, this is the wrong Dally. All right. So Dally will be joining us to cast, which is nice. I haven't casted with Dally for a long time. I'm hype. Alright, let's get the players in. Let's get Necro. Let's get Universe. Hold up. I can't see Dally in voice. Yeah, she doesn't have caster role on Discord. That's why we can't see her. And introducing all the way from the land of Florida, the United States, it is the cat of the Dally herself. Give it up for DallyCat!
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. You sound lively.
I woke out of bed about 12 minutes ago, so
You have a lot of static voice in the background.
I'll see if I can fix it. I may not be able to make it super clear.
Alright. Okay, Central is going to be our server. And Submarine is going to be our first map. Alright, how have you been doing, Dally?
I've been doing alright. Busy all over the place, but you know how it goes. Playing a little bit better with the static?
No, it's exactly the same.
Really?
Yep. Did you make sure you have the static thingy in Discord set up?
See, it gets worse when I do that. Watch. Hello.
No, actually, it's better. It's way better.
Really? But you can. Am I really quiet or anything?
You're not as quiet. You sound like you have a bit of a weird echo, but there's no background noises. So much better.
Okay. Well, we'll try this for now then.
Yeah, you do sound a little like you're like in a box or something. Which is, you sound like you're in a submarine.
It
fits.
Ever since I switched to this computer, this mic setup just has not interacted well with whatever sound card is built into my motherboard.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to like redo all your drivers and everything. Kuro is having trouble with the microphone today as well. A new microphone.
I plan on replacing my microphone setup and stuff once I have the spare funds, anyways. Anyway,
All right, we are, ladies and gentlemen, on submarine LE. LE, of course, just in case you did not know, stands for Liberation Element. Liberation Element. That's like a crystal that you get that makes you liberated. That sounds like a drug. I don't know.
sounds like some crazy, like, fake religious stuff there, buddy.
Yeah. Why, Daddy? Don't you believe in crystals? I have a blue crystal for
I mean,
blue
there's
stuff.
a really good Anne McCaffrey book about how they sing crystals instead of mine them out of stone. It's quite interesting. I believe in those crystals.
I'll be honest with you, I forgot what the LE that I said was.
Liberation Element.
Liberation Element, that's the one. So I was trying to think of a segue, but then I forgot what I was trying to segue from. Anyway, in the northwest corner of the map, give it up for our red Terran. It is Necro. I do believe it's the first appearance in the tournament. And in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea, representing Team NV, give it up for our blue Terran, the Universe.
I like the team icon.
Yeah, it's got that a unicorn knight,
Yes.
like a chess knight. Oh, Necro, what are you doing there in the bottom side of the map?
Proxy starport.
One of your proxy starport.
Did we just see this in GSL between two Terrans?
What?
Yesterday?
Would you say we? Do you mean me? Because I didn't.
Well, I meant in general.
In general, yeah, we did. This was Dream versus TY.
Yes, I believe. Didn't TY do it to Dream and it almost bit him in the butt?
I don't know. I didn't see it, so it could be. I mean, it looks pretty powerful. Ooh, gets a delay on the natural base. It's a nice catch.
Yeah, but these Reapers are in the main across the map, and they're gonna see, wait a second, there's no CC here, there's no tech lab on your factory, what are you doing? Where's your starport?
Yeah, so Universe gets a few kills across the map, but it does get cleaned out, and there's no anti-air here. It's gonna be Liberator.
I'm surprised that Universe is finishing this tank instead of getting a Cyclone. Or a Viking out of his starport or something.
Yeah.
There is...
I mean,
go ahead.
We just saw in the first series of the day, it was Yakuzaku versus AreZ. And Yaku also went for the Liberator. It wasn't proxy, but he went for the Liberator every game. And AreZ went for a Viking every game, which completely shut it down.
I mean, getting a Viking first out of your starport is still pretty meta at the moment.
Yeah. It's a problem with it is like it's kind of, if your enemy doesn't go air, it's pretty useless.
I mean, you can still do things with it. It's kind of like, I feel like Terran units always have a window to be useful in some respect. Like landing a Viking to harass a mineral line is very potent.
Yeah. But it takes, it takes control. You need to set it up, and a lot of times it doesn't really do a lot of damage. Also, they move so slowly.
They don't move as slowly as it seems.
They're pretty damn slow.
They have movement speed.
Considering they're like the, I mean, maybe it's just a psychological thing because they're like a fighter pilot, fighter jet. they're supposed to like fly around, zoom, like, zoom around real fast, like Phoenix A or something. Instead, they're just like, "Hey, I'm flying. Wait for me. I'm flying as fast as I can." It's kind of, it's just psychologically, it kind of looks like this doesn't fit. Alright.
Is that a little bit better, Kuro? You let me know.
Alright. Species are coming in. Someone wake up Lumia. Where is he?
Or wake up, Whiskey.
Yeah. Nothing here to defend us. Getting a delay on that third base as well. Oh, there's a Viking. But they're out of scan range. One of them is about to run empty on energy though.
Yeah, Universe has just been harried by Necro's harassment this game. It's like he got the CC slowed down 2 or 3 times. Banshee, he's 10 workers dying to these Banshees.
Yeah, it seems like Necro did not respect the proxy's target at all.
Not just that, it's like he didn't do, instead of playing the typical like triple reactor, get a Cyclone, get a Raven, you know, cover your bases. He went for tank and medevac on reactored Marines, and it's like, okay, I'm 3 CCs and nothing, no NG Bay, no, he's just naked.
Yeah. It is kind of, I mean, you saw it against Papapanda as well, where Universe just did not, you know, stayed on Marines, tanks, and Marauders against Ultras. No Ghosts, no Liberators, no nothing. Just stay with what you have. This is the composition. He ended up winning, but I'm contending that it was Papapanda throwing that first game, pretty much, because he lost, you know, 5 Ultralisks for no reason, and didn't remake them.
Yeah, no, right. Cyclone's gonna shut this down.
Yeah. Not going to go too well. There's still high ground vision,
but
meanwhile,
he's losing the SFEs he doesn't have to a single Reaper.
Yeah. Oh, and he's just sitting there, he's stuck in that corner. What a great position. So much lost mining time as well. And there's a Banshee. That Banshee has 18 kills. Still, yeah, it's still one of the 2 original Banshees. They didn't die. GG's called, and Necro will take game number 1.
That was just.
That was painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Universe just was taking a pounding.
That's kind of like the opposite of what the universe should be able to do, you know? The universe is supposed to be able to contain all things.
Yeah. He didn't even contain himself on the base. Alright, so we're waiting for our next map choice, which is ice. It's gonna be ice. See? Universe knows. It's just ice. There is no chrome. We were on central, right? Let's double check. Yeah, central. Okay.
Yes, central.
It's worth it to double check. We don't want to end up on the wrong server. Oh. Alright, set this up. Group is the referee, and we're good. And everyone's ready. Let's get to it. Boom. Check colors. Okay, we're good on colors. we had red versus orange. They're TVP. It's not a good idea.
So bad. If it's a mirror matchup, it's bad.
No, TVT.
Oh, okay, yeah. Red versus orange Terran, you literally can't tell whose Marines are whose.
not just that, but with the new one of the new command center skins, like the Brood War one. Like there's so much orange stuff on it that I read. You know, Terran looks like an orange command center.
Yeah, okay, so those skins are bad in the first place. I really hate them.
Garbage. They're garbage. They're awful. I hate them. They offend me.
You can't tell what state they're in.
I hate that skin.
Fortunately, the only people I've seen use them are Yakuzaku.
Yeah, Yaku just uses them well. I think he's just doing it specifically to piss us off. Anyway, we are on ice. LE. LE, of course, stands for lifestyle evaluation. Lifestyle evaluation, which is pretty much what you gotta do with yourself, I guess. I mean,
you evaluate your life choices.
You gotta evaluate your life, mate. This is the time to do it when you don't have much else to do, or you're forced out of your comfort zone, because reality is bad. In the southwest corner of the map. Not reality, not reality, the reality, and not the player. Sorry. Don't make any confusions out of it. Don't just make a soundbite me saying reality is bad. No, reality the player is pretty good. Our reality is bad, right? Yeah, reality, very good player. Promoted out of MSO. Played against the universe, that was fun. Yeah, because he had reality versus the universe. I remember that. Southwest corner of the map. Our red Terran, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Give it up for Necro. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea, representing Team NV, our blue Terran is the Universe.
You know, I come back to do a cast and Steel is doing 2.5-minute map intros. What has the world come to? How has Yaku infected you so?
I mean, actually, I usually do that when I'm solo casting, because I have to buy even more time doing the intros. Also, because we don't have any lists of players and everything, what teams everyone is on, so I have to do it like in real time.
Giving you shit.
No, I mean, I'm giving explanations on why I'm shit. So. This is what happens behind the scenes here.
Oh dear, you better run, Universe.
Yeah. You came in with the wrong numbers. This is the bad neighborhood. But he's getting a cyclone at home, so this chase isn't going to end in any kind of real damage. Might get delay. No delay on the natural.
Hey, look, he's doing exactly what he didn't do last game.
Yeah. See, cyclone, good unit, and a raven as well. The universe is going full-on utility here.
CC's finished in time, so it's not being delayed.
Yeah. Pretty good. And he's getting some harassment on the other side.
Yeah, but the Cyclone on the other side shut that down pretty heavily too.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of damage on his CC though. 1/3 of its health.
Yeah. I'm guessing if Necro goes for if he goes for some marine drops, that could be really dangerous, because that can, because of some marine timing, can really destroy that natural, and that puts the Terran in a lot of trouble in a mirror matchup. Actually, in any matchup. Terran on 1 base is pretty pathetic, but a Terran on 2 base is really dangerous. If you manage to kill a natural, that's almost game-ending damage.
It's 2 more SCVs going down to those Reapers jumping in.
Mm-hmm.
Third base timing is almost identical.
Yeah. That doesn't look like. Yeah, the composition is identical as well. Look at that. You got the Raven, got the Cyclone, got the tank, got a couple of Marines.
The only real variation so far is that the reason Necro had slightly more Hellion and Reaper faster is because he delayed his starport, whereas Universe went into it immediately.
Yeah. It looks like Necro is getting more Ravens as well. Oh no, this Raven is if this Raven is not careful, it's dated.
He's going up to 2. That's pretty typical.
Yeah. But Universe is getting Vikings, so gonna have some more air superiority.
It's also really badly supply blocked.
Universe is almost halfway done on Steam. Necro hasn't even started it, and he is going with Barracks A, so he's not going mech. Just wow, Steam is going to be so delayed.
Yeah, I mean that happens with this build. Like you change your stem timing up depending on what units, like because the second Raven and everything instead of these Vikings, it's so much more gas intensive. Ravens are god awful expensive.
Yeah. But Necro is getting some Vikings as well. Did anyone get a medevac yet?
Nope.
No.
If Universe isn't careful, that supply depot is gonna burn down from his own tank shelling. Oh, he caught it.
Yeah. It's both going full anti-vac so far.
Stem should be done for both sides before any real fighting starts. And Necro also just started +1 attack for his bio. Universe does not even have an NG bay yet.
Yeah, so the timing is going to shift in Necro's favor in terms of upgrades, at least. And actually, Necro is producing a lot more Marines. He's got a much more. He's got a more full army. He's got more SCVs. They're both setting up a third, so Universe isn't super behind. And he's not forgetting combat shields either. So
he's down four workers in a mirror matchup, and down in Vikings, and down in Marines, and down in Raven count. Like that's scary.
yeah, definitely scary, but not the end of the world. He does have the double energy base, so he's going to catch up on upgrades pretty well. Not super behind.
Back there, okay. Like, where did he build those? I never saw them.
Yeah, so I was looking for Vavin is looking for Universe MMR with the bot. It's a different universe. It's a parallel universe, if you will. It's not the original universe. It's not our universe. It's a different universe. In order to get to it, you have to go to a different server, a parallel server, if you will. Alright, universe is on the move. It's going in here. Necro is kind of set up, leapfrogging around with these tanks.
Good use of spotting Marines in tandem with his sensor tower to keep an eye on where Universe is positioning.
Yeah. Oh, Universe trying to go into the blind spot, but Necro sees this. Who's setting out first? Nice interface matrix by Necro, and he has a lot more Marines jumping on top of these tanks. The Vikings are killing everything on the in the air. It's the high ground of the high ground, and yeah, it's a very good cleanup by Necro.
Suddenly there's a huge army supply discrepancy. There's also 25 Marines sitting across the map that Universe really could have used there.
Universe did lose a lot of tanks, though.
Well, that's the point. Is if that bio had been with his army, he could have protected those. Now he's going to have a really hard time. Oof.
Yeah, a few shell connections there by Necro. I like that Necro is leapfrogging the tanks, almost never using moving all of them at once. See, Terrans, this is how you do it.
Covering fire.
meticulous. You be meticulous. It's about meticulousness. Not about being lazy. You're just unstitching everything at once. That's dangerous.
Fortunately, Necro's rally point for his Raxes is currently straight into tank fire, so he just fed a couple Marines into nothing for no reason.
Yeah. He's trying to bait with the Vikings. It's working pretty well. Both of them going for +2 upgrades. Ooh.
Universe
going for the
go for a counterattack.
No, it's a counterattack with a scan. Catching it.
Yeah. There's no tank. Oh, no, there's a tank.
Necro almost has the air control there. Steam forward gets the tank, but yeah, too much of this gets cleaned up, and Universe really can't do damage.
Meanwhile, Necro just gave up both of his Vikings, so now there is no Vikings on either side.
Yeah, but it's getting 11 SCVs with those 2 Marines there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Oh, Doom Drop!
Universe also has no medevacs, so these tanks down here are going to be stuck down here for a long time. Now there's 3 turrets.
3 turrets,
They're
in
not
fact.
shooting the units-filled medevacs, so tanks
the tanks
are
are steaming up, but the Marines are steaming on top of them.
there's not a lot of fire here.
Universe might be able to clean this up. It cleans up most of this. Yeah, it should be good cleaned up. It's a nice move by Necro, but may have gone a little too deep.
I
Gave
think if
Universe
he had
time
set
to
up,
catch up.
like, I know the turrets were shooting at him there, but if he had set up like next to the lower factory, he would have been in a better position.
Yeah, it tried to set up when the Marines of Universe were already on top of him. That's too late. Alright.
3 more SCVs dying to a single Marine in the back there.
+2 finishing for both players. Universe starting up on +3 weapons. But look at the army supply numbers here. Necro just has so much more. If he just manages to find a good position and not throw these units away, he should be in a pretty good situation. Both of them going for 4th.
I would really like to see somebody start making Vikings again.
Universe finally making medivacks.
So has Necro given up on bio upgrades or forgotten them? Because +3 is well underway for Universe.
Yeah, I don't know when Necro let it go, because he's got a 4th base. He didn't suffer economically this game. He should be the one ahead in jumping on top of upgrades. But he does manage to kill the 4th for Universe, so you know he's in no hurry to push in there.
These
Drop
tanks
for Universe.
are all gonna die here. Every single tank for Necro just went kaput.
Yeah, but he still has 6 tanks. You know, his production is going on full time. He's just trading and keeping the pressure, and Necro taps out. Universe taps out. Necro will win 2-0. Very nicely done there by Necro. And let's see what series we have. So Necro will be our first semi-finalist today. We have Smace versus TheKyoJin. That's going on. I just saw them going in game.
Is Papapanda and Moon started? I'm always downstairs.
Yeah, they're not here. Yeah, they've started.
Rip.
Might catch Universe versus Vavin.
I mean, yeah, that would just now be starting.
Mm-hmm. Although, do we want to get bogged down by the lower bracket and miss joining Smace and TheKyoJin? They leave.
I mean, it's a single game, isn't it? It's best of
Mhm.
one.
All right. Vavin. Next, okay. I mean, I think Vavin and Universe are closer in terms of MMR. Now, see, now I know why Vavin was so concerned with with the Universe's MMR, because he knew
It's like, who am I about to play?
yeah, he was about to play him. And this is going to be a PvT, so it's going to be a bit different. So Universe is Masters on NA and Diamond in Korea. That's why he's showing up as Diamond in Korea. Right, let's get everyone into the party.
They're back there screaming.
Hmm?
The Sentinel cranes. They're screaming outside my window, but you can't hear them because of the mic filter.
It's a shame. Wait, Vavin is from Poland, right?
Oh, Jesus. Poland to KR. Here we go.
Okay.
West to EU is tough.
It's rough either way you look at it. Okay, so let's go. Central should be okay, I think. What's our first map? It's going to be... What was it? Submarine? Submarine. No. Yeah, submarine.
Submarine again?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it yellow?
Do not question the bracket.
I question what I please.
Dally, please.
No, we don't have a Dally Please command, sorry. Oh, Vavin's playing yellow. Great.
It's okay, it's Protoss. They're yellow anyway.
No, they're golden.
Same thing.
Yes, there is, Vavin.
Yeah, I think it's central EU versus thingy. Look, this is the reality of an international thingy. All right. Let's make sure everyone's ready.
Oh wow, I didn't copy paste the whole thing.
All right. So remember, this is a best of one. We are in the lower bracket.
Huh?
We might see some super cheeses here.
Or we could see a drawn out macro game where they fight tooth and nail for their survival.
Could be. We've seen those before as well. Where a lower bracket game takes longer than an upper bracket series.
I mean, if Cyril and Neeb can have an almost 2-hour game.
I mean, let's not compare the level of, you know, tournament that they're meeting in. You know?
Well, no, that was on ladder.
Oh, this was on ladder?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, everyone needs a hobby. it gives an hour of practice time, you know? Alright, everyone. Welcome to Submarine LE. LE. Just in case you do not know. Stands for... limousine enrichment. Limousine enrichment. That's when you have a limousine and you want to make it, you know, pimp it up. Get some, you know, gold-plated rims, chrome-plated rims even. You know, get a bar, get everything, you know. Limousine.
those crazy limousines with the giant heated pool in the trunk.
I forgot what the words. What is limousine? What? Enrichment. That's God damn it.
Twice now.
My memory is just not on point. In the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Poland, representing Clan Dark Venom. It is our yellow Protoss, Vavin. Setting up a proxy across the map. And in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea, representing Team NV, it is our Red Terran Universe.
That proxy's in an interesting place, and I do not think that the initial Reaper here is going to see it.
No, and let's see. What was the path? Nope. I say nope. I say.
See, Robo. What?
Yeah.
Proxy double Robo? Excuse me?
Yeah. Vavin is going full on cheese here.
Yeah, and Universe is very confused in this because, like, wait a sec, there's no natural. Wait, there's no Stargate there.
He's getting two bunkers. He's looking great.
There's nothing here.
He's looking for it. Alright. It's gonna be Immortals.
Yeah, the thing about it with bunkers is double Immortal laughs in the face of a bunker.
Yeah.
Double Immortal laughs in the face of repaired bunkers.
Especially with a warp prism around.
Port of Universe cannot find this to save his life.
Yeah. He's going to try and get into the main here. You know, he parks the Reaper here. Maybe get a few worker kills.
Not with that shield battery there. Not for a while, at least.
The shield battery. I didn't notice the shield battery. I mean, if you set it up next to the extractors, the simulators, I don't think
that shield battery is in range of all except for the single worker that goes into the right-hand extractor at the very end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one you want to target.
By the time he gets through the shield battery energy, this stalker will be out and ready to kill his Reaper.
that SCV got exploded into oblivion.
Nice pickups, canceling the lock-ons from the Cyclones.
Yeah. There's a tank though.
Yeah, but the Immortals can just.
Gotta repair that Cyclone. You can't let that die. It's the one thing keeping the Warp Prism from flying around freely. Okay, he's repairing the Cyclone.
He needs to start an extractor in his natural.
Yeah. Ooh, there's another Immortal waddling in.
Waddle waddle.
Waddle away, waddle waddle.
Yeah, he's gonna pressure the natural with all three now.
The Universe is getting a Banshee. That's not bad. Maybe a Viking though, something to zone out the Warp Prism.
Viking, a Raven. Raven actually would have been better.
Warp Prism with a lock on. Oh no.
Warp Prism too speedy for this. Now, obviously, this Banshee does not have cloak, so these two stalkers here are actually enough to push it away.
Yeah.
Unless he waddles into tank fire.
Alright, Universe manages to survive so far. Actually, ahead in workers still. It's supply blocked, losing that supply depot.
Yes, Light, we know.
Yes, we know something is off about that is audio. This is the better option right now. What you're hearing, it's fine. All right, there's a double Immortal drop into the main. Already eating tank fire. Well, Vavin asking for a pause. Did he miss a hotkey or something? It looked like
don't
maybe some maybe something unexpected happened in real life. It happens. Okay. It does catch that refinery there. That Cyclone is so low on health.
3 more SCVs, 4 more, 5 more.
Yeah. Okay, now he's using the SCVs to actually buffer for the Cyclone.
Yeah.
There's no more.
Oh, it did! Oh no!
Oh no.
Lost to Immortal though.
The Banshee found the proxy, but it's not really doing anything else. It's just. I mean, it forces a warping out of Vavin. Oh! That is the luckiest Banshee in the planet.
Vavin is going full meme and is getting a Dark Shrine at home.
Yeah. It's not looking good for Universe.
Now, Universe has banked banked quite a lot of energy actually, so he would be okay for a while.
I mean, if he has any forces on the ground to actually deal with this, to do damage.
I don't know if you know, Steel, but Dark Templar have no health, and a tank literally just ruins their day.
Yeah, but they can also get out of scan range, you know, if you use them smartly. And I'm assuming Vavin plans to use them smartly. He's also getting Zealot Charge, which I like.
His expansion is up and running faster than Universe's is. He's at a better worker count.
I mean, yeah, he's used these the contain that he managed to achieve here to just expand and catch up in economy.
Dump money into repairing this low ground CC. Oh no, he dumped all the scan energy. There's a single scan to kill this DT. Oh no.
There's no Angie bait, no nothing. Just kind of up. Yeah. See?
Oh,
God damn it, you dumb DT.
Meanwhile,
Dumb
natural,
Templar.
however,
It's Dark Templar, not Dumb Templar. We're out of it.
I mean, the one in the natural's the smart one, clearly. Like, you guys go up into the main and do whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna sit down and kill things.
I'm just guilty. Here comes some more cousins. Yeah, that's too much. Clumps them up together. Okay, they do get out of the scan range. I think Universe is out of scans now. Yeah, he's out of scan. Oh, he's about to have another one. Ah, but he floated the orbital. You can't scan with the floating orbital.
I don't know if Vavin has the forces to fight all this.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, Marauders don't do very well against Immortals, and there are a lot of Mortals. Yeah.
GG's called, and Vavin takes the game and the series, because that was the best of one, you know? That's how it works. Let's see if we have... I don't see the TheKyoJin here.
Went up 1-0 over Papapanda. That's unfortunate. Simply because I love casting Papapanda.
Greatest name in esports, Papapanda.
And just all around nice dude.
Alright, so we don't have a series to quest. So we might as well take a...
For 30 months.
Daunted! Alright. We have a new thing, by the way. Apparently it's... every 10 months is a Torilla.
Is a what?
A Torilla, instead of a quack.
I don't know what that is.
Torilla is in Finnish, when it's basically, literally means get out to the town square. That's when everyone goes to the town square and takes their shirt off and parties and celebrates a victory. It's become an internet meme. It means Torilla. It's like go out and celebrate a victory.
Well, you go ahead and do that.
For some reason, yeah, that was Yaku's decisions yesterday because Soko subscribed for 33 months and he didn't want to do 33 quacks because, you know, he's a casual.
Wow.
So he decided that Torilla is like 10 months. So we owed on 3 Torillas. Torilla!
It sounds to me more like Yaku just wants to be lazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he just didn't want to do 33 quacks. I don't know if you can count that high, to be fair. So I don't know if...
That's mean. Nobody Yaku.
Oh, shit. Were you in conversation with Vavin? I kicked him out of the party and I was... that may have been rude. Never mind. Alright, so we are going to take a short break. Seeing as we're going to have to wait for Smace and TheKyoJin to finish up their game. Apparently they're 1-1 at the moment. So yeah, we have to finish the end of the series. So we'll take a short break. We'll show you some duct tapes of times gone by, you know, clips from our many casts and streams of the past. You can use this time to hydrate your hydras, restrict your roaches, drain your disruptors, and come back here in 5 minutes, because if you don't, I will not forgive you. And we're back. Hope you enjoyed those clips. Especially loved the one that was funny and or amusing, where that one person did that funny thing. Yeah, that was funny.
We totally weren't being nerds behind the scenes instead of actually watching the clip show.
No, well, we were talking about Stellaris and Star Trek. I just got Stellaris like yesterday after a long time of sleeping on that game, and like I'm enjoying it so far. I'm doing like a whole Star Trek create a peaceful federation type game. Loving it. It's really my thing.
I don't think we have a game yet. So.
You can also do like a StarCraft thing, because like you have like the Empire of Man, which is basically humans that, you know, went on an arc ship to the other part of the galaxy and created this whole militaristic society.
You can also just straight up be the Zerg. You play a biological hive mind with a gene splicing focus.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And there's like Protoss type races and stuff as well, like ancient races that are just
precursors
running around.
All
Yeah,
empires.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I kind of hate how many slavers there are in the galaxy. Like,
It's unusual. Oh, you have cons turned on probably.
what?
There's a faction called the Cons,
Mhm.
which are roaming mercenary slavers that you can. They're not a generated empire. They're an event tied empire. That's part of.
No, I don't have that. It just inherently just happen to have a few empires that are just slaving bastards.
Ah.
I have some peaceful ones. I already have a federation with a peaceful race. If we, it's kind of difficult. There's so many game mechanics in this game, and you never know what to click and how to start, or like how to set.
That is the one problem with starting so late. Is kind of like other Paradox games. It didn't start out that way. It's become more complicated over time. So you've lost out on like the elongated tutorial of being introduced to single mechanic.
The learning curve. Like there is a tutorial, but it's not like it says, okay, you can create what was it, like districts, not districts, like when you divide your empire into separate sectors. But it doesn't tell you how to create a new sector. It's just like the tutorial says you can now, your empire has grown, you can start new sectors, and like, okay,
sectors are also a pretty much defunct part of the game. They were
what do I click on? Where do I click? What do I click on? So I go to the sectors area, like there's an entire menu called sectors and planets, and I'm like, okay, there should be like start a new sector there, right? Nope.
Oh,
Apparently, you need to go to some planet somewhere and then click on that. It's
Yeah.
an obscure button somewhere.
they
So-
hid it because mechanically they stopped using it. About 3 years ago, they completely overhauled the game mechanically. It used to be that like your empire size was, and like the area of effect that you controlled was based on your colonies instead
Mhm.
of star bases. And back then,
Ah.
mattered a lot because sectors were groups of your colonies. When they changed that system, it became like, okay, well, sectors only matter if you want to apply governors to a set of planets to run the micro for you.
Yeah, it's also like now you have areas that they're just not in. They won't be in a sector. Like there's a limit to how big the sector is going to be. So you kind of have to create a new sector so that you'll have a governor there with like the bonus that they get. But that's about it. It's a very mild.
Yeah, instead of being like, instead of being a limiting factor on how your empire could grow, it is now just kind of like, do you want a governor for this planet? Yes or no?
Mm. Sorry. Just I see Smace in chat, and it looks like the TheKyoJin versus Smace is finished. I don't see the TheKyoJin though. Oh, there's the TheKyoJin. I said, TheKyoJin says finally. Apparently, they had a long series. So we're still waiting to see who won there.
It's gonna be Kyojin versus Necro,
Okay.
and Smace versus Vav. No, it's gonna be Smace versus Moon.
Yep. Smash versus Moon and Vavin waiting in the lower bracket already. All right, let's set it up. TheKyoJin, invite to party. Let's get Smace. I don't know where Smace is from.
Wait, we're doing lower bracket? Oh, right, because
No,
that's
upper bracket.
Well, then why
Wait.
are you putting Smace in?
Oh no, I got confused. Sorry. My brain was still like in the other process. So it's Necro.
Yes, correct.
Because wait, is that what I wrote? Yeah, I did write that. Can you tell that I spent way too late yesterday playing Stellaris and I and I overslept today, and my brain hasn't even started. This is what happens when I find like a game that absorbs me, and I'm like, I just forget it. All right, so we're waiting up on Necro. We don't have a Necro on our list, right?
Necro is online.
Yeah, I invited him. Should be. Yeah, he's still not in the party. Let's get.
There he is.
There we are. Now we can. Now we can start negotiations on servers.
Yes. And
Um,
we are going into Golden Wall.
uh-huh. So the TheKyoJin from Morocco, right? Yes. And Necro. Where did you say Necro is from?
I joined in the middle of that series. No idea.
Why
They're
was
both.
brain-
Oh,
Ah, they're both of you. Okay. Let's move to you.
oop, oop.
Hopefully we find everyone. Don't get lost in Europe. Everyone gets in Europe in a different country.
Well, Necro's already in the chat there. So that's good. And there's TheKyoJin.
Okay, so you can invite them to the party because I can't see them.
Well, I have to suggest them. I cannot invite them.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Where is Kuro? Kuro.
Yeah, as I said, I forgot to tell them what channel to be on, but luckily they already know.
There's a golden wall. The wall of the golden.
See, it doesn't matter to me because I can't see anyone on the channel anyway. Like I'm always the one that's not even in the place. So yeah, forgot. What do you say? Golden wall, right? Yep.
Yes.
Golden wall. Hey, we don't even have to select a server. Let's get to it.
And it's a TBT again. Oh boy. Or not. Protoss.
Yeah.
That's right. TheKyoJin's Protoss, isn't he?
Yeah, TheKyoJin Protoss. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Boop, 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 boop. I don't think we had Golden Wall yet today.
For some reason, people don't like this map. I don't understand. It's not like it's like playing on freaking like Redshift or something. It's not that weird. It's actually one of the better macro maps.
Well, it's but people got burned once because someone ate the minerals next to their base, and they're like, "No, we're not doing it ever again." You know how StarCraft players are. They have one bad experience somewhere, and then they're never getting in there again.
It's pretty easy to defend that. You just need to watch it. Like you can see it happening before it happens.
Yeah, it is a best of 3. TheKyoJin was asking. I can't tell him because I'm not ref.
I don't think TheKyoJin just knows if he's in semis or not yet.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of confusing on the bracket because it does look like the final match. No, it's best of 3. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Golden Wall, the wall which is in fact golden and prevents you from getting into Platinum League. That's the name of that league. LE, in case you did not know, stands for Little Episode. Little Episode. It's when you have an episode of a show and it's like half the length. It's like a short, like a promotional short or something. It's a little episode. They're always disappointing. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Morocco, representing Alpha X, our red Protoss, is in fact TheKyoJin. He's also 2 times MSO champion, by the way. And the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Scotland, it is our blue Terran. Give it up for Necro.
Alright then. Reaper
Wait, is Necro the same? Did Necro play last week in SDO with? Because you also had a player from Scotland. Was it Necro?
I would not know.
I'm asking. This guy maybe Krupp remembers. Or maybe I'm confusing it with 2 weeks ago in MSO and it was Necro because. Yeah, I think I think because he casted it with the Jet, I believe. I remember we had a thing where, she said he's from Scotland, and I said Scotland.
You've been to Scotland.
No, donkey. All right, the TheKyoJin going for a quick robo there. Looks like it's going to be
A good macro. Most players are playing macro so far.
Iron Man is getting a robotics bit 3 minutes into the game macro,
Yes.
or is it?
The three openers for Protoss and PvT are Twilight Council for fast, Robo fast, or Stargate fast. You have to have a tech advantage as Protoss.
This looks like the TheKyoJin is setting up some very quick, cheeky.
Looks to me like
disruptor
disruptors, which is normal. Gateway disruptor. Now,
he's getting a third base, so yeah, it is a macro game.
he might
It's a
do
macro game. I concede the point. It's a macro game. I was just trying my best to make it a cheese, but I can't.
I know there's a lot of games to cast still and everything, Steve.
Oh, it's getting more prism speed.
Yeah, like I said, he may do disruptor drops, but he's not trying to win the game with this. It's not cheese, it's harassment.
I know, it's fine.
Scanning the whole thing.
Yeah, and you need to scan it researching so you know, like, something cheeky is about to pop out. That building doesn't usually research much. And it's good. It researches, observer speed or warp prism speed, or colossi thermal lance,
Which is also possible. But the observer over here is going to catch this Banshee coming if Kyojin's paying attention. Oh no!
He's got stalkers there already, so prepared, so it should be okay.
So we were talking about disruptor drops, right? Right?
Yeah.
What's that? That's not a disruptor.
Yeah, that's a Colossus.
It's a Colossus speed prism drop.
Yeah, I know. Everyone needs a weird hobby.
Oh no.
To be fair, these are much more microable than disruptor shots. Because disruptor shots, you shoot one, if you miss, you're done. But with
Watch that. It has to stay out of the prism for 2 seconds, vulnerable to being attacked before it goes off.
But the Colossus, it's pretty tanky. Just stand right on top of the tank. That image is just so funny. The tank is just like, where is it? Where is it?
It's dead. That's where it is. It just died. 5 probes, meanwhile, dying on his side of the map to the Banshee.
This needs to be a Carbots animation. It's Colossus standing over a tank, and it's like, where is it? Where is it?
Or better yet, like it's standing over top of the tank and attacking it by taking one of those long legs and just going bang, 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 bang.
Gets the Banshee. So, lost the Colossus, which is a shame. It didn't really do a lot of damage. He killed some Marines and 1 SCV, but that's it.
That's considering the investment into that, because a Colossus is 300, 200. The speed prism's 100, which is nice to have in a macro game, but really not necessary at all.
No, he's going to continue. He's going to continue with thermal lance, so it's gonna be.
It's just losing, like the fact that he's down a Colossus. That's all the beef in his army right now. Otherwise, he has almost no units.
Yeah, but Necro did lose the 2 Banshees, so in terms of resources lost.
Will shut the Colossus down. Then he has 4 stalkers and an adapt.
Thing is here and doesn't have thermal lance yet, so it just. I don't think there's anything you can do to move into what Necro has. Oh, unless Necro is unsieged.
He's gonna catch them as they come out, and he does have charge. So now that he's on top of this, it doesn't matter that the tanks are just gonna die to zealots.
Yeah, and I think there is Matrix, but the Colossus just moves into the tank range, and TheKyoJin wins this first game here. I thought he wouldn't be able to push in, but Yeah.
Oh, he didn't need to push in. He just sat there and waited for the bio to walk into him.
Yeah. Necro unsieging in the worst possible moment. Everdream is going to be our next map.
Been there, done that. Go down the ramp. There's an army there. Don't notice it until half of your stuff is dead, and then you're sad.
This is life, you know. Hashtag StarCraft life. Let's see if our players are ready. Both are ready. Let's get to it. Yeah, this is like weird anti-timing thing from TheKyoJin. He just moved it. He just was positioned exactly when the Terran wanted to move out. Just completely caught him off guard. All right, everyone, welcome to Everdream LE. And if you've ever had a dream, then you know LE stands for letter emancipation. Letter emancipation. That's when you have a letter in an envelope, and you open up the envelope and set, take the letter out, and you emancipate it.
And you emancipate it from the envelope?
Yeah. It's free now. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Morocco, representing Team Alpha X, our Red Protoss and two-time MSO champion. Give it up for TheKyoJin. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing the land of Scotland, it is our blue Terran. Give it up for Necro.
That is a very, very fast SCV scout.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you suspect that your opponent is going to be cheeky, you wanna see if they're going for some kind of proxy. You don't want to fall for that. TheKyoJin is not above doing any of that crap. So,
He just gets his Nexus down on the low ground.
Yeah, it's fine. Reaper is on the way, so it's gonna be. We'll be able to get a better look-see at the tech later on. What were you asking?
So why hasn't he pulled a probe into his extractor? He was on 2 of 3 with 18 on minerals. I'm like, Kyojin, you're that's important. You need to fix that. And then he fixed it.
Well, hashtag macro things. TheKyoJin is looking for a proxy. See, this is pretty diligently. He's expecting some kind of proxy starport.
I mean, Necro did pull that out against Universe a couple times.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I don't think TheKyoJin watched those series. I think it was in game at the time.
Who knows?
TheKyoJin going for Robo again.
I mean, it worked so well last game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, last game was a bit more of a trophy map.
No. There's a single probe just sitting here watching his friends do things in the natural. They're just floating.
This is my friend, I like him. Shh, don't look busy. Pretend you work.
There we go,
There
he
you go.
fixed it.
The probe union is going to get you.
Gonna get zapped. Fast warp prism being chronoed with no robotics bay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bit of a different. Actually, I'd expect the warp prism speed upgrade to be on this map more than in the previous one?
It's less that. It's more. It means that he's not going to be making any tech with this. Nice block on that.
Yeah.
What I would say is like this is just straight up 3-gate pressure. He's just going with a warp prism. He's gonna throw units into Necro's face and just be like, "Are you macroing enough? Yes or no? If no, I win."
Ooh, Necro is starting a tank. You know, it's going to be.
But
yeah, realistic attack.
The more important unit here for Necro is the Raven, because if he gets the interference matrix on the warp prism, then this whole thing just kind of goes. Now there is no low ground tank yet.
It's almost finished. Bunker goes down. The Raven doesn't have enough energy to do anything yet.
Almost got
Second tank is out. This will be a little more difficult to push into with the 2 tanks. And they just sieges up in time. Arranges to defend it. He uses the auto turret with the Raven. Which is okay. And the Raven does survive. This completely shuts down the attack by the TheKyoJin.
He's gonna pick up a couple Marines here and there.
I mean, you can still harass with this, but it's not going to be game-ending damage.
Well, it does keep Necro from like his third is building, but he's not building it on location, and it's a good ways behind TheKyoJin's third base, which is up and mining already.
Yeah. But Necro is up in workers. You know, TheKyoJin kind of pulled back on worker production to get more stalkers out. It's dropping into the main of Necro. That's where the warp prism with the stalkers went into. Oh, that Raven is so low on health. Has health at 8 health points. So it's gonna be Colossus.
Reach.
What?
Stalkers found the sweet spot the tank can't reach.
What? I'm sorry, you were roboting out.
Is it better now?
It's okay. Welcome to sound issues on Discord.
Basically saying that the stalkers found the little sweet spot. Also picking off the Raven fine.
Yeah. Now it's taking an interest in that mountain. Oh, no, it's gonna be recalled. Okay, I like it. Thermal Lance is on the way. Second Colossus is about to come out.
+1
And charge.
+1 armor, but no +1 attack. Interesting. Single forge on 3 bases.
Yeah, you usually only take the +1 weapons, right?
Well, no, in PvT, getting armor, especially into bio, is not bad. Because remember, Marines do very low damage. They're very fast. So if every single point of armor that you add is actually a significant deterrent to their overall DPS. Zealots, like +1 armor into naked Marines, will live a very long time.
I was more thinking in terms of the usefulness of the Colossi, because if you have +1, because they do AOE, you know.
Yeah, but the Colossi already do bonus damage against most of what they like. Tanks, it doesn't like Colossi into tanks. You don't care about the +1. Colossi don't do much damage to Marauders ever, but Marines, they get so much bonus damage against them. It's helpful to have +1, but not necessary. The more reason why it was strange is because he was already on 3 heavily saturated bases and only running 1 forge. That's strange.
Now let's fix the situation. Well, I say fix it, but you know, he's just using 1 forge, even though he has 2.
No, he's using
now,
+1.
there we go. Now got it. Link is on the way as well. What? You got roboted out again. Alright, TheKyoJin charging in, but this time Necro is a lot more prepared for the charge lots. Oh, he's going to kill both Colossi. TheKyoJin is in so much trouble.
I don't know, like, Kyojin picks, as long as he picks this Colossi up. Oh no!
TheKyoJin is in so much trouble.
I mean, there's a lot.
No, but Necro may be extending in with the charge lots. They get to the first tank. Second tank is just...
What I was saying is, like, there's a lot of zealots.
Yeah.
A lot of zealots with +1 armor.
I was hoping Necro would be a little more careful charging into, well, going into charge lots.
The other thing is, Kyojin's getting ready to take his 5th base. Meanwhile, Necro's still on 3 CCs.
He has 4, doesn't he? He has 3.
Production.
It's 3. Oh, one is being made, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that pylon up there means that Kyojin wants to take that base.
Alright. He's a bit of a doom drop into the main. If he gets blinked, that would be really nice.
He's focusing on 4.
Oh. Actually, he's not focusing at all. Which means he's getting out of here with not a lot of damage. Didn't depower any of the buildings. Didn't deny any of the upgrades. That's in another base.
I really think Kyojin needs to take some more gases.
Yeah, he's also he's starting to fall really behind in terms of worker supply.
Oh, you just lost 11.
Yeah, you only lost 11, and yet is 30 workers behind.
Jeez. I mean, he's making basically pure zealot.
Uh-huh. Oh, nice feedbacks on the medivacs. It means they don't have enough energy to heal, but there are other medivacs, so...
It does damage to those medivacs, so they're softened up now.
Yeah.
Oh, using
SMP there.
Where the big ball of zealots comes in. Oh my god, it's like watching Zerglings.
Zerglings. TheKyoJin, you're not playing Zerg.
Kyojin says, yes, I actually am. See, I have Zerglings and I have lurkers. What are you talking about?
Alright. Now SMP is there, but is that gonna be enough?
Yes. For now.
Yeah, okay. And that is the benefit of the armor upgrade for the Protoss. But,
yeah, that's also why you get armor instead of shields, because when you run out of shields, the armor effect from shield goes away.
Yeah. Does the armor effect work while you still have shields, though?
Yes. It stacks.
Okay. Alright. Necro not quite managing to punch through, though.
Which is funny, because Kyojin's army, like, Kyojin's down 70 supply right now.
And he's got half the army supply.
It's also all in zealots.
Yeah. Necro is just Necro is trying to play fancy and take his time. Maybe he's got surrounded by charge lots so much that he's like doesn't want to risk moving out. But now that he has the Widow Mines, I think he feels a little more safe to do that.
Yeah, Widow Mines. He's got more ghosts with some decent energy. And you know, Kyojin really doesn't have that many zealots anymore. His count's only at 15. This 4th base, at the very least, should die here.
And Widow Mine. Okay, that's not the best of connections. This might be. That was a great connection. Yeah, it looks like the Necro is managing to break the TheKyoJin here, surrounding the Colossi as well, not letting them escape. Gets the 4th base, charging into the 3rd.
Yeah, this is ending. I feel like TheKyoJin just forgot to macro at some point. Like, how did he? Because he didn't lose 40 workers.
Yeah, I don't know. He concentrated on making a lot of zealots. Maybe expected to the zealots to be a little more effective on the other side of the map. Trying to
Yeah,
kill that third that he didn't quite manage to do.
he was steadily making workers, and then he lost those 10 and then stopped, basically.
Oh, he stopped before that as well. I mean, because when the 11 died, he had 48. That means he stopped a few
He was
minutes,
well,
like
he
a
had
minute before that.
like making them in small bursts.
Hmm.
It's really weird to have that many bases but so few workers.
Wait, Golden Wall? Did we not start? We started on Golden Wall. Yeah.
Oh.
Pillars of gold. Okay. Nice save. This is the this is the map where you get a save. You say gold, and it's like, which one? And that one. Oh, that's what I meant. It's fine. All right. TheKyoJin here. Necro here. Necro does have the battle cruiser portrait. We haven't seen any today. We haven't seen any in a while. Kind of I don't know if it's if I haven't casted TVZ recently or because he just went out of the meta. Now, as a reminder, the lower bracket final is a best of 3. We have Vavin versus Mace going in a best of 1, trying to see who is going to wait in the lower bracket for the loser of this very next game. As we are on an ace match. On Pillars of Gold. The pillars that hold the golden wall, which is in fact golden, prevents you from getting into the platinum lane. LE. LE, just in case you do not know, stands for liquid emergency. Liquid emergency. That's what happened when you hided your hydras too much and you did not drain your disruptors in the break.
Got Sims noises.
You got a liquid emergency going. I gotta go. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Morocco, it is our red Protoss, representing Team Alpha X, the 2-time MSO champion, currently sideways 1-1 in its best of 3 series. Give it up for TheKyoJin. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing the land of Scotland, it is our blue Terran, also currently sideways 1-1 in this series. Give it up for Necro.
I don't know if you noticed Kuro pointing this out, but Kyojin just took a very, very fast second gas and has fully saturated it, and there's a probe hanging out by a pylon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Also, I checked the bracket, and yeah, Necro was the semi-finalist last week. That's not last week, last MSO, 2 weeks ago. StarDuck won 3-1. So yeah.
Okay.
So Necro did in fact play in our tournaments and played very well, and we casted him quite a bit. And just sorry, Necro, our memories not
Our memory.
Yeah, look, I'm not the only one that actually the one that remembered something about Necro.
I wasn't here for that. I don't have anything to remember.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming Kuro and Light.
Speaking of the game, this Stargate proxy is in a really weird spot.
Yeah, it's kind of in an odd spot, but seems to be working pretty well. Necro is not finding it.
Yeah, but still, you would expect Robos here. He's also not making anything out of it.
Oh, Proxy Tempest!
Not there. No.
No, it's just gonna be Void Rays with that speed thingy.
If it was gonna be that, he should have started a Void Ray by now. That's why, like, I don't know what he's. Is he
Carrier?
for a carrier? In the middle of the map?
I still say Tempest. Because he wants to use it as a siege weapon with the upgrade thingy.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, you have to build a forward position with shield batteries, which he has not done.
That's carriers. That's the only option here, right?
He saved up enough to make a carrier. Yep.
Carriers. Alright, and the field beacon is fleet beacon is scouted, scanned.
Necro is going into anti-oracle production. Oh, the adept gets in! The adept gets in!
Krupp is saying that he did this on Golden Wall before.
Yeah, he did this on Golden Wall quite a while ago. I think I was casting that game with Jet.
Hmm.
It's still bonkers.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, so that's why he wanted the Golden Wall. He didn't mean Pillars of Gold.
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah, he wanted.
hiding them. He's hiding them on elevated terrain.
It's not a unit that's going to be secret. I mean, he's going to attack anything that gets near it with interceptors.
Not attack. You can do that.
Can you?
Yeah, if you have it on, if you don't have it on an attack move, it's not going to send out any interceptors.
No, if it's just standing around and it sees an enemy unit, it's not going to send out interceptors.
On the right kind of command, yeah. As long as it's on like a patrolling move command or whatever, you can keep it from sending out interceptors. It's a bit funky, but it's doable.
Well, he's not doing it. Doesn't look like it.
He's gonna have a decent number of them if he keeps this up. Or is he gonna attack with 2? Oh my god, don't attack with 2! Don't do this!
Don't attack with 2!
God, please!
And it's gonna be seen by this one Marine.
And the 4 Vikings, 2 Cyclones, and a missile turret here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're lost, so it's not...
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I get recalled because, Kyojin realizes Necro is too well prepared. I mean, he scanned the fleet beacon a while ago, so,
Now, if he starts going into air attack, then these will get really scary because, like, +2 carrier interceptors against Bio, Bio kind of goes and stops it.
Doesn't look like he's going for it. He's going for charge and +1 ground weapons.
Yeah, charge is going to be done before this move out happens, but there's not very much on the ground for charge to, hit.
Yeah, a lot of the TheKyoJin's supplies in Vikings, actually. Yeah, but Necro realizes he can't really stay here.
When you have that many Vikings, it's like, okay, I have 3 Cyclones. Okay. That's a lot of Cyclones now, though.
Problem for Necro is that this is a weird composition that he really doesn't want to be on. He's trying to go bio, but he doesn't have any bio units.
He has a few, but he doesn't have any upgrades for them yet. They don't have stim, they don't have combat shields.
Yeah, Stim is about to finish.
I don't like this fight, though. I don't...
Yeah, the TheKyoJin is going a little too deep with the
He's got good
carriers,
fire, though.
It doesn't have any recall, I think, right? Alright, Necro taps out.
Okay.
Guess I was wrong.
Oh my god, Kyojin, please. Well, he can't do that in the finals now. Somebody will get wise. Or will he?
I don't know. TheKyoJin is in collecting silent salt. Terran salt.
Terran tears.
Terran tears from the tear mines of Terra.
Alright, so I think that lower bracket game's probably started.
Mace versus Vavin should have been. Yeah, it started.
So we're gonna hang out again.
Why is Group shaking her head? She says that she's shaking her head. What happened? What did I say?
She's talking about the golden wall thing.
What?
Yeah, because TheKyoJin keeps doing this and he keeps
Oh.
working.
I mean,
He-
look, if Carrier Rush goes back into meta, I'm not going to complain too much.
Well, I mean, so part of the problem is that Necro responded to it so heavily. It's like, okay, I see Fleet Beacon, I'll make Viking and Cyclone, right? That's a good idea. No. The way you deal with Carrier Rush is you make nothing but Marines. Just Marines, Marines, because Marines against unupgraded carriers just roll over them.
Just make Marines.
Marine print.
Straight to state Marines. You start to Marines. You know, carriers, you make Marines. You make Ducklings, you make Marines. They make tanks, believe it or not. Marines. We drop them right on the tanks. Oh, I love that bit. So good. Alright, so back to Stellaris. I mean, it's good because it's true. Marines are like the I don't know. I'm trying to think like a metaphor of something that goes with everything, like a type of food. It's like bread, you know. You can mix it into everything. Sometimes it's just good on its own if it's like really good quality.
I mean, there are holidays for bread, like the Polish Punchki Day.
Kuro, tell us about Punchki Day.
I believe that's also partially religious.
Oh, whoa, she's shouting that it's not bread. This is full caps in Discord chat. Okay,
That's how
okay.
my mom says it, so that's
I'm adopting a defensive position. Just relax.
the angry Kuro gets strikes when
The angry Poland is waking.
yeah, that is how my mom says it, so I don't know if that's the correct way of saying it, Kuro. That's just how I've always heard it. They're donuts is what they're supposed to be, but still technically bread.
What's it called again?
Kuro should unmute and say it for us.
Pichki.
I'm unmuting in 3 places just for you because that's how good muted I am. It's Ponchki.
Ponchki.
I mean,
That's pretty.
you generally don't say it like so clear. It's just
that's the
Ponchki.
Protoss bread. That's because when you lose to a Protoss, they give you a Ponchki. Because you got pwned.
Kuro,
Bye.
Bye, Kuro. I'm
So-
never
so
not going to find a
I
way
don't
to
think-
trigger Kuro.
I don't think they qualify as bread. At least not.
Yeah, no,
At least no Polish person will agree with this because we
It's a
pride
donut.
ourselves in our bread.
yeah, but here's the thing. What defines bread is a dough that rises in the oven.
Yeah.
That is what that is.
No, it's not in the oven. It's donuts.
Look. In
It's
Polish,
deep fried.
in Polish, the word for bread defines a very specific thing that is made slightly differently. So
But
if you say to the Polish person bread, they instantly think about like a loaf of bread. They don't think about
Yeah.
anything else.
That's what bread means.
No, I've seen people calling like the round buns bread, like all sorts of like baked goods bread.
because bread as a culinary term is different from like bread. It is a description of the process, not
Yeah,
the
that's why I'm
product.
saying that like if you say to a like general Polish person, they would probably maybe not be offended, but like they will have like very specific thing in mind when you say bread. And with that fun fact, we're going into the next match. Bye.
Yeah. In the meantime, while we're busy discussing donuts, Vavin wins 1-0 versus Smace. So
And-
Vavin is going to be facing Necro.
In a best of 3, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. That's just the final map. The final match of the lower bracket is a best of 3. Wait, Necro did go against Vavin before. Oh, Vavin. TheKyoJin sent Vavin to the lower bracket. TheKyoJin saying he wants. He wants Smace to win, but he doesn't want to face Smace. I don't think you understand how the bracket works.
We're going back to EU.
Okay, let's go back to you. And I believe we're going to stay there for the entire tournament. Because the TheKyoJin is also EU. Alright, let's get everyone in the party. What? Alright. Beeping in my head. I'm trying to set up a party. Damn it.
I mean, it's kind of important.
My brain, I know, but they're having an important conversation about casting. But I can't. My brain can't do things at the same time. Also, I can't invite everyone because I can't see everyone. In the meantime, I'll tell you about our Patreon! Patreon in chat. We'll send you the link. If you wanna come and support us, if you want to pledge $5 or more, you will get access to our subscriber-only chat in Discord and replay packs. You heard it, replay packs from many tournaments that we are casting and or organizing. So all in all, a pretty damn good deal. If you want to support more of us, see more of this. Well, I don't know how that's good advertising, but if you want to see more of this, support us on Patreon. All right, what are we waiting for? Waiting for Dally. There's Dally. Go to party.
Nope.
What? Why you said no?
This light is forcing me to tag out.
Okay, but where's... Do we have...
StarDuck is online, yes.
Okay. I didn't want to say his name because I wanted to do a surprise for everybody.
We said it already a moment ago.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Did you say it out loud though?
Yeah.
I may or may not have not been listening because I was busy setting things.
No, I said it into the void, into the soft line.
I don't know. Welcome to working with Stick. Yes, this is hashtag Stick Life.
Well, I would like to switch, but where, StarDuck? Where are you?
StarDuck, spam this truck to wake StarDuck.
He's on you already.
There you go. I'll just add him as friends here so I can see him properly. There you go. Alright, are we going to TriCast?
No, I'm just waiting until he actually gets in here.
Does he have permission to see the channel, the voice channel?
I don't know, does he?
Because I don't see him in the voice.
Oh yeah, he does. He can see in here.
Come on, you can do it. I know you're a Protoss and you're not used to thinking. TheKyoJin. Now he joins in.
Wow.
All the way, ladies and gentlemen, from the lands of Australia. Give it up for the first world debut casting our very own StarDuck.
As you join Steel and Salted Protoss, just so you know.
I tried to veer out of it because this is where you say hi.
Now,
Hi.
see, I'm glad you wiggle out of this, Steel. Good luck. Bye bye.
Thank you, Daddy. All right. How are you doing, StarDuck?
I'm doing well.
How's the lands of Australia?
Oh, it is currently almost 11 p.m. here.
Mm-hmm.
Quite cold.
So
Well,
you probably
cold for
woke up like
Australia.
an hour ago, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, just setting up. Let's see. Ice is going to be our first map. Isn't it warming up? Shouldn't you be starting to get out of winter at this point?
Yeah, but like I think a cold front just came through right now, so it's going to be pretty cold for the next few days.
All right, I almost dragged you into this because I'm used to seeing you as a player. All right, both players are ready. Remember, this is best of 3. Okay, let's get to it. Double check colors. Colors, okay. Alright, so this is your first. This is your first time casting, right?
Yeah.
All right, don't worry, you'll do fine.
Anyway, don't you want to cast purple vs pink?
No. I'll say no.
Get that one strange dot on the corner. Is that a medevac or is that a warp prism?
No, it's worse when it's Zerg because then you have creep on the map, which is also purple,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then can't see crap. All right, everyone, welcome to ICE. LE. Hashtag there is no Chrome. Hashtag the Chrome is a lie. For those who don't know, LE stands for lighthearted
Explosions.
explosion. Lighthearted explosions. That's, you know, when like what Reapers have. They have those lighthearted explosions. They don't do a lot of damage. They just bounce people up and down. They're kind of cool, they're cute. They're not, you know, they're not devastating, but they're explosions, and they are cute. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Scotland. Scotland. Our runner-up from last MSO, our deal Terran is in fact Necro.
And spawning in the south.
Oh no! You gotta let
Yeah.
you gotta let the fanfare go. Now you can go. There we go.
Right. Spawning in the southwest corner of the map, it is KDV's Vavin.
KDV is of course Clan Dark Venom. Very Polish.
Mm.
Alright. No shenanigans opening from other players. Everyone's playing standard. Everyone's playing nice. So you faced Necro last week. Last week. I keep saying last week, but no, it's 2 weeks ago. It's the last MSO. Where you
Yeah.
gloriously finished your 5 MSO championships run before promoting. I think you were like 2 MMR below the limit.
I was like 20 MMR below. I tried. I was
What?
trying for like a week and a half to hit 4.9k,
Mhm.
but I figured I would play in one last tournament because I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
just couldn't get there.
Yeah, but you did like a day after or something like that. So, like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And now we get to hear your casting, which is fun. Alright, so Vavin is getting a shield battery to be safe. Necro actually isn't planning on anything too crazy. Vavin is running around trying to find the proxy that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think Vavin's playing a little bit too safe.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally that 100 minerals from the shield battery could be spent on an extra gateway from our production, or
Yeah.
maybe since it's going Twilight, a robo. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a shield battery, it'll always come in handy at some point in the game.
I mean, not necessarily. If you're going to be aggressive, then no. you kind of don't want it to be to come into play.
The Stalker's getting caught behind the mineral line, and he doesn't even lose a Marine. That's a really bad start for Vavin.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, Vavin loses one probe on the other side of the map. Might lose. Okay, Necro does lose the Reaper, but gets a good look-see on what Vavin is bearing here. Yeah, it's gonna be charge lots.
He saw the Twilight counter though.
Did he? Let's double check. No, he did not. He did not see the
Oh.
Twilight Council. I thought he actually got a more. Oh, now he says
Yeah.
the alien. So it's fine.
I do wonder though, because like the usual build from the Protoss is Blink, so this charge might catch him off guard a bit.
Ah.
And he sees him
I mean,
building
yeah.
Stalkers as well.
Man, maybe it's still like reeling from the match against TheKyoJin, because the TheKyoJin got charged in all the games against Necro. So maybe he's not going to be as surprised. He's going to go to Cloak Banshee. This Stalker mosh pit here.
It's a pretty standard 1-1-1 build from Necro, getting the third CC. Banshees with Cloak.
There's a robotics bay from Vavin. So I'm going to see some better tech coming out of that robotics facility than just just observers.
I think Vavin's playing a bit overly safe overall with the shield battery, and now quite a late third. Usually the third timing is about 4 to 4:30 if you're convinced your opponent's playing a macro game.
Yeah. He's still ahead in workers. Let's see if the Banshee changes. He has an observer right here, and the Stalkers, yep, they need to come back. The Banshee's still gonna get quite a bit of damage. Yeah, 4 kills. Oh, he's joking, driving. Driver's in there.
There's not a
Doesn't
lot
fall
of
for it.
airspace on this map, so I wonder if he can hide the Banshee in the corner, or if it has to get out. It looks like it's out of range of the Stalkers.
It's hiding over the ice. It's ice space even. Is it ice or snow? It kind of looks like snow, but also kind of looks like ice. Kind of weird. I guess the only way to test it. I guess the only way to test it is to jump off the cliff and see if you land softly or not. Oh, second Banshee sneaking in. There's an observer, but no units to actually defend. He's warping in some Stalkers. 4 more probes are going to go down.
4 when the Banshee lives. That's
The
important.
Banshee. Yeah.
Can always come in later, like while he's doing another attack or somewhere, and be annoying. Maybe get a few
No,
more
it's
kills.
actually. He moved all the Stalkers out, did he? Oh no, the Banshee is actually going home.
Yeah, it's
I
out of
thought-
energy.
Yeah, it's a bit unlucky for Necro. If he went in again, there was nothing to defend.
And in the meantime, Necro coming out with a Marine tank push. No upgrades yet, but
Oh,
this is
Thermolize is
designed-
about to finish. Oh, the siege, the tanks are unsieged. There's not a lot of chargers, but they are in getting all the way on top of the tanks. Necro does manage to snipe the Colossus, and Vavin has to back away, but the Disruptor is ready.
I think Necro is realizing he might be cutting it a bit fine there if he stays too longer. Like with another charge that warp in, I think that small army would get overwhelmed and reset. So he's making a smart play here by retreating, waiting for reinforcements.
Yeah. Problem is, he didn't really do a lot of damage on the other side of the map with this push. Still, he's ahead in workers because of the Banshee harassment.
Colossus and like Robo Bay times, Robo facility times, quite an important resource for the Protoss.
Oh, we have Bertie Bread. This is a 2-month subscription. We owe you 2 quacks. All right. Quack, quack. There we go. Thank you, Bertie Bread. What's Q? What does that mean? No idea. Alright. Drop sneaking into Vavin's natural base. That has the potential to do quite a bit of damage. There's no shield battery in the mineral lines. Oh, it's dice of multi-prong. There is a Colossus here, but it's all alone. Necro is getting quite a bit of kills. Oh, Disruptor shot kills a few of the Marines in the natural base, but yeah, Vavin's forces are spread very thin. 22 probes are already gone down. 23 probes go down. 24 probes go down. Can I get 25? 25 probes go down. Can I get 26? 26. Can I get 26? 26. Sold for 26 probes. No, we haven't.
It's got 6 kills. It's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah. Worth its weight in gas, even. This is really bad for Vavin. It's half the worker supply, half the army supply.
Not even the Disruptor shot from heaven would save him, I think.
Yeah, maybe 4 Disruptor shots from Vavin.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, my heart. Oh, that was.
That's always painful.
Oh,
especially
boy.
when it's over a giant clump of units. Like,
I need to do like stretches after this, like that, just to relax my back muscles. You said Disruptor shot. That would have destroyed so much of the army, but even that would not have won Vavin the fight here. He's just in so much trouble.
and well, the supply tells the story, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 168 specifically. It's bad. It's bad.
This game, I think Vavin played a bit too safe, didn't get any counter damage done, and so Necro was able to kill him with the continued harassment.
Yeah. I've been trying to mount a counterattack here, trying to break that siege, but it's just not enough. The Marauders are steaming forward, and Vavin is about to be cleaned out completely here. The Disruptor going into it to death. Colossus goes down. GG's called, and Necro will take game number 1. Now remember, the lower bracket is the best of 3. The upper bracket finals is going to be best of 5 with a 1-point advantage to the winner of the upper bracket. So that's how it works. See what the next map is going to be. It's Vavin's choice. Wait, what map were we on just now? I already forgot. Asynchron. Alright, Everdream is going to be the map. I think it's a map everyone. I think it's out in every series today. It's become the favorite map for some reason.
It's quite nice for the Protoss versus Terran, I think. There's like a nice high ground to defend, and maybe tank pushes don't get so far on it.
Alright, let's see if both the players are ready. Let's get to it.
So, after that last game played out, do you think
Mhm.
we're going to see Vavin pull out an aggressive build this time? Maybe like a Dark Templar drop?
Could be. We did see Vavin being very cheesy earlier on, didn't we? No, it wasn't Vavin. Yeah, Vavin versus Universe. He did play quite cheekily. Yeah, I did the two double robo, immortal, proxy robo, immortal. What I'm saying. So match. I just say I don't remember what map it was. It was Submarine. So not exactly the same map in terms of size, but you know.
It's quite small.
Yeah, well, there's a probe going out on the map, so, you know. Hey, everyone, welcome once more to Ever Dream, LE. If you've ever had a dream, then you would know that LE stands for Last Elk. Last Elk, you know. Since they're going extinct, the last elk is going to be the last elk. I don't know that they're going extinct. I just made it up. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Scotland. Up one in his best of 3 lower bracket final. Give it up for our Teal Terran, Necro.
And spawning in the northeast corner of the map on Everdream, it is Cobra Duck Venoms Vavin. Ooh, getting a second gas. This is indicative of some kind of pressure usually before the Nexus.
He's not saturating that gas though. It's not being used.
Oh, and Cybercore's a bit late. This is going to delay any sort of pressure.
I'm getting huge lag here. I'm getting at 230 milliseconds. Do you? I'm right here.
And this is actually quite a nice mind game from Vavin. So he built the pylon in his main, but he's also built another pylon out on the map. Now,
Yeah.
Necro did scout the lack of an expansion, but he might not be scouting.
He's going close to it.
Always. The Vavin's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
see it. Oh no!
No,
Necro
he's not going
changed
to
the
stay.
movement.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be double robo. Yep. That was it. And if Necro was paying attention, maybe he saw... It's possible that he saw the match versus Vavin versus Universe because
I mean,
we were waiting on the TheKyoJin versus Maze, so maybe he watched it on stream.
yes,
Necro...
scouting the lack of the Nexus at this time means it's either Proxy Void Ray or DT drop or this, basically. So Necro knows he has to be prepared.
Yeah. Now, what do you get against it though? Because Universe didn't seem to handle it as well. Tried his best with one Cyclone, but it
think-
eventually got sniped.
I think a lot of Marines and like an SCV pool would do the trick, maybe.
Yeah, I think so too.
Also, like if you have a Starport making a Viking, you can chase the Prism away, and that stops a lot of the fancy micro you can do with it.
Yeah. Doesn't have the Starport yet though, so can't
I
really
like
go
the
for that.
from Necro actually.
And he's getting he's got a Cyclone, so that's going to be helpful against the Warp Prism at least. This is denied free movement, but he's going to have to chip the Cyclone from getting anywhere near the Immortals.
Oh, he doesn't
There's
have
no
high
icon
gun.
vision yet.
Uh,
Alright, here comes the Warp Prism though. Like that one adept just added there for
and he's
just
taking
emotional
forward.
support.
If he gets set up, it will do a. I think I might deny this actually if it gets
Oh,
set up.
Cyclone goes down. Oh, he's
the
actually
free
killing
fire.
SUVs, trying to kill the. Get it.
I think Vavin.
Oh, he's got.
on
Yeah, nice.
sieges.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think the sort of the to and fro here is, can Vavin get on top of the siege tank, or can Necro zone Prism out with the Marines in order to keep the siege tank firing? The siege tank does a ton of damage to the model, and vice versa. It's like quite a glass cannon situation here.
Yeah. Well, the second tank is out, and the Marines are not. Well, they're sort of kamikazing onto the Immortals there.
It's too
Now that
Marines.
Vavin has 2 fresh Immortals to start juggling with. You can actually, you know, if you can establish a beachhead on the high ground there, with 2 of the healthy Immortals, and then just elevator the wounded ones, it'd be good. But the siege tanks they're pretty good coverage.
I'm not sure about this decision to expand out of it from Vavin. Like, I think he's feeling a bit pressured that hasn't done crippling damage yet, but this is a very, very committed push. And I think, to be honest, like, he kind of stopped too early before Viking was out. I think he could have done some more damage.
Now he's going for the Dark Templars, which was one of his follow-ups in the previous series as well. But although back then he did have a lot more damage at the beginning. He sniped the tanks. Yeah, 5 Immortals. It's a weird position to be in when you look at 5 Immortals and you think, oh, that's the weaker force here.
I mean,
this gets the War Prism.
This isn't PBZ. You know, Immortals sort of counter every Zerg tier 1 unit apart from the Queen, and even then it does alright.
Yeah.
I mean, with Jungle Harass, basically they stay alive forever. But in Terran, well, there's the Marine, and the Marines shoot up.
Yeah, there's enough anti-air for tier 1 Terran to just zone out the Warp Prism. And also, you know, they do quite a bit. If you swarm the Immortal with Marines, they're pretty much dead.
Yeah.
The
And
Immortals.
especially once Stim and Combat Shield finishes up. Stim Marines are deadly to Immortals, and I think Vavin might be possibly getting his Immortals caught out here if he stays for much longer. Yeah, he's retreating now.
Yeah, he's trying to wait for the DTs to come in, but...
Oh, he does better at a scan. Oh, but he does have engineering base, so once he sees the Dark Templar, he'll be able to throw down some reactionary turrets straight away. 48.
He
does
on
have
how
one scan.
quickly he sees it, though.
He does have 1 scan available. Oh no, he doesn't
Yeah,
see
it's a
it.
split. Splits the Dark Templars, the main into the natural. The one in the
he has to
natural
get
gets scanned immediately. There's not enough energy for a second scan. He's got 6 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the scan available. There we go. Gets it immediately.
And the Observer.
And the
bottom
Observer as well.
one.
Ah,
I
but
saw-
more DTs are coming in.
A really sick play from one of the... I think it was
Snipes
like
the turret.
Hero Marine or something. He used the tank splash to fire on his own SCV, which killed the Dark Templar.
There we go. Necro taps out. Vavin evens up the score. With a very cheeky cheese here. Actually, I don't think he lost any of the Immortals in all of that. They just went back home and they didn't even attack you. It's weird. Alright, so we have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Let's see what the next map is going to be. It's going to be Necro's choice. This is all caps. Eternal.
He wants the macro game.
Yep. And I do believe this is the first time we see Eternal today.
It's a nice map. It's probably my second favorite in the map pool right now.
Depends if you play macro or cheese, I guess. Which, as we all
you
know,
see.
you always play the one that say you don't play. So
Eternal
I don't-
is actually one of the best cannon rush maps for SEG. You can do a high ground roll and fully wall out your cannon on the low ground.
It's a very StarDuck thing to say. Oh yeah, this is the big map, very macro map. It's been the macro map for the past 2 seasons. It's a very great cannon rush against Turk. All right, everyone, welcome to Eternal Empire, the Empire which is, as the name suggests, L-E. L-E, just in case you did not know, stands for livable executioner. Livable executioner. That's an executioner where it doesn't always kill everybody, so you know it's livable. If he is your executioner, you're in a livable situation. You may not die. I don't know if it's he's incompetent or maybe he has some kind of other arrangement. Maybe, I don't know. Look, I did not do the research. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Scotland, it is our Teal Terran. Give it up for Necro.
And in the northeast corner, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 series, it is Cobra Dark Venom's Vavin.
For a second, it sounded like you said Cobra Duck. I'm wondering what a Cobra Duck looks like.
You know, it's got the beak and it's got the
flaps at the neck flaps.
Well, in Australia, we have an animal called the platypus that has a bill, but it also has poison.
Yeah, that's venom. But it's in a
Right.
It's just like in its palms, and it's just I think only the males have it? Question mark.
I think like venom might just be from the fangs.
Kuro is saying Cobra Duck is a goose. Yep, that checks out.
Oh, okay. The scouting Reaper gets shut down by the single stalker, gets a probe for its troubles, but doesn't scout the tech. But I mean, he did notice that it was stalker first,
Yeah.
and I think because usually you want to go adept first for scouting, but Vavin might have a different build in mind. He's going stalker instead of adept stalker.
Yeah. Well, Necro is getting Hellion, so he's going to jump, deep, dive. That's not jump, not deep, dive. That's what I meant to say. Gonna dive in there and get a good scout, but it's gonna be a while before he catches up to what Vavin is up to.
See, I don't know. I'm not sure about this stalker like scouting thing, because with the adept, you can get behind the middle line, and then when units come out, you can just shade out and usually survive.
Well, he got stuck without the adept because he got it early on. So it's kind of like, do I waste my resources on making an adept, or not? Well, does manage to chase away that Hellion, so it doesn't get to go in. It doesn't know about the Twilight Council. It doesn't know about the Roboway.
Four-gate opening. I think this is Parting's 4-gate blink. I I think the robotics facility might be a bit late for this. Yeah, it looks like Vavin made the start a blink research before he got a robo. You need to get the prism out before, and so you can hit a decent timing.
He's getting an observer now, so no war prism yet. I think it's gonna be a pretty good thing to have since we have a couple of Widow Mine being dropped here. Did catch it with this hallucinate Phoenix.
I think Vavin's. I don't. Oh no, he saw it. Or did he? No, he's just going on patrol.
I mean, he knows that it's somewhere out there, but I think Necro is just he realizes that he's been scouted, so he's waiting for a more opportune moment. He does find an opening here. All right, it's gonna boost right in there. Widowmine's finish.
Oh no, they got 2 stalkers. That's worth it for the Widowmine cost.
Yeah. Did he lose the medivac though? No, he kept the medivac alive. So this does that. Yeah, it's messing up Vavin's stalker count.
I'm quite confused now about Vavin's build because
Yeah, he's going
4
charge
gateways, but he didn't get a warp prism. Because when you get 4 gateways, you usually always get a warp prism for like warping in on the other side of the map and blinking into the main. Going up to 6 gates now.
Yeah, he's getting a robotics base. I'm guessing disruptors.
I think this is very late third from Vavin, coming out at 6 minutes. Always denied by the Hellion.
It's not even going to go up. And he's going to lose a couple of probes. Well, 1 probe for this trouble.
6:30 Nexus. A whole 2 minutes. Well, actually, with Blink, he got it quite late, but...
Yeah, I'm guessing Vavin... Maybe Vavin just messed something up. Maybe he just forgot to make the warp prism. And then he just realized it too late and was like, okay. I guess we're going to have a macro game here, because that's not the timing.
Vavin... I mean... He is getting Colossus tech and Colossus, and he'll have it in time for the big push, but I'm not so sure about his ability to transition into a sort of later game, because his eco's been quite hampered by this opening.
Yeah, because, you know, it's a late third. Necro is setting up a third. Did he get the...
Vavin's just now going double forge. He doesn't have any sort of upgrades versus Necro 0-1, soon to be 1-1.
Yeah, he does have combat shields in Steam. Concussive shells is about to finish as well. How many Marauders? He got 7 Marauders. It's okay. It's a pretty good count for now.
I think
not a lot of medivacs.
Necro might be missing a bit of a timing here. Of course, he doesn't know this, but like he has a time where he has a +1 upgrade advantage, and there aren't like enough Colossus to sort of stop the Marine tank Marauder push.
It's gonna set up a drop. It doesn't look like it's going to get scouted. It's heading towards the natural base of Vavin.
He does have an observer there, so it should get scouted. So a shield battery and nothing else right now.
See, I can't see that observer on the minimap. It's 1 pixel between the mineral line.
Went all the way around the observer's vision.
Yeah.
And so this is unscattered. It's gonna do a lot of damage. 5. Will he get the Nexus? No, he's gonna pull back.
Yeah. He's the boost. Alright. Still worth it, you know. Keeping the Protoss on its toes. But Vavin's gonna have 2 Colossi, he's gonna have 2 Disruptors. He's got a Templar Archive, so we might get it into Storm or just get Archons.
So push out from Necro does get spotted by the Observer, but nice distraction here from the natural. Might stop
There's an
that.
SCV here. It's an SCV in that.
Out of the drop. It's probably transferring
Job's
over to the
done.
third or something.
I want to be proud of the boys. I want to fight too. Necro does have one ghost here.
Ooh. I think Necro sort of missed it timing where there weren't many Robo-B units out. And I think he knows it too. He's going back home.
Yeah, he's going to drop
third
again.
shot.
He's going to go into the natural. Oh, the
cannons
cannon is
set up.
finishing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vavin's
he's
had
got more
enough.
than that.
This pesky medevac.
Storm is halfway finished. It looks like they're both just going to posture around and trying to get a fourth base while building up their army. Necro is about to be maxed out though.
And also, Necro's currently ahead in SUVs. 63 SUVs compared to 61 probes. And combined with those means that Necro's going to have a lot more economy going into the sort of mid to late game here.
They are going to be somewhat comparable in terms of upgrades though. Disruptor shots doesn't quite get anything done.
Necro has to be quite careful here. There
No,
are
no.
4 Raptor Balls and Storms and Colossi. 3 forms
said-
of splash damage here.
There's a drop in the main of Vavin. It's the
That's-
same wounded medivac from before.
6 health. Imagine being an infantry on that ship. You know, just one
Everything
storm
is
sort of like
everything is breaking down. It's like creaking. There's a hole in the floor. Like a marine can
Going
just
in.
drop through.
Vavin.
Alright.
Oh no. Vavin had his disruptors in the same army group, and so he moved them into the Terran army and lost them. That's a big reset in terms of sort of the technicality of his army.
I think this is the Marines from that drop. They're still alive for some reason.
Home.
Okay, but now Necro kind of knows that Vavin is out of position. Vavin does have an observer over this army, so he knows it's coming. He's setting up.
Well, there is no shield battery at the third, so I think Necro might have an opportunity here to go in.
But he's got to get rid of those Colossi. Okay,
Does
the
get
Vikings take care of them, but a lot of the ground army is down.
No, I don't need ghosts left to train the Archon shields.
Storm is finished, but there are no High Templars. Vavin could just kill this entire army in just 2 clicks of a button.
Oh, and it's also... Wait. 1 armor, 1 shields? I think Vavin might have misclicked on the shields there. Because usually you go for...
I think he already got it for the Archons.
Oh, right, yeah.
We just had that discussion with Dally in the previous series.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I don't think that's so good in Protoss vs Terran. I like it in Protoss vs Zerg, but like with EMP,
Yeah,
it sort
exactly.
of loses its utility as an upgrade.
Right, yeah, I like the hallucination with Colossi. It's a nice touch. They go, I have more.
Adam has been crucial in scouting all of Necro's rotations, so Vavin will be able to get back in time. Ooh, he might be able to take the high ground position here.
I don't know. He's trying to say jab, but Vavin is already on top of him with the charge lots. These sharp chars, they're not really shooting anything. They're just kind of walking forward and dying. No, the storm. Yeah.
Oh, dropped up.
Necro is going for the drop. Vavin, in the meantime, is attacking Necro's 4th base. It looks like it gets cleaned up. It is a planetary fortress. Necro does not have recall. He has to carefully... managed to sneak out. That is so lucky. Actually manages to join his forces right here. Doesn't have a lot though. That was an EMP, but it didn't quite do much.
Oh no, just kidding. Oh, that's a nice
Storms.
target. Kills
Yeah,
the
the
last
Great was
one.
killing a lot on the ground.
There's not much splash damage left. There's not much fire left here. So I think
Yeah.
Necro has to retreat for now, to regroup his forces.
Yeah, he's popping out a lot of liberators.
Hmm.
Do not have range though. They have +1 ship weapons though. So that's gonna be helpful.
Liberators, they're not so good against these Stalker compositions. They're very good against like Colossus, Archon, Disruptor
Yeah.
compositions, but not so good against heavy Stalker base because the Stalkers can think inside them.
The thing is, while the stalkers are focusing the liberators, the bio on the ground takes care of the stalkers. Is the point?
Hmm.
That's where they're being useful, at least as
Ooh,
tanks.
Vavin's quite out of position here. He might lose this fourth base unless he has
Yeah.
recall, or he's going for the base trade. It's a planetary fortress.
Yeah, but Necro already has a base set up in the lower base. Vavin as well in the upper base. He's looking to go into the third here.
Just
Vavin is
force
a lot more maneuverable here. Oh, it's up shot! Only kills on the sharp.
Oh, but he's fighting into
Oh.
Liberate and sort of
He's
a
only 6
contact.
skills. Yeah, Necro is just running out of workers. Vavin not quite doing the same amount of damage, but he is cleaning out the third base of Vavin.
That's a nice
Going to-
storm.
Yeah, a Liberator gets sieged up here. Another one comes in. There are enough Stalkers to deal with them, though. If you manage to kill the Stalkers, that would be a different story, but it doesn't.
Right, so there's the bio in the natural dealing pretty heavy.
Oh, it's up shot!
For a second in this series. Powers, he powered the forges with
Yeah,
like
just
5
before seconds to
upgrade.
finish, he denies the upgrade. That is a great catch. And it seems like Necro has a bit of an advantage here.
But his
Vavin
bio
is-
is really hurt, and he only has 2 medevacs left for healing.
He's not lifting up the bases though. Alright, Necro taps out and Vavin will be the winner here. I think Vavin lost most of his buildings though. Necro was winning the base race here. I'm guessing it didn't have the same picture that we had, so.
I don't know, because Necro didn't sort of have an army that was capable of fighting Vavin's army at the end, so that might have been the reason why he tapped out. Because I think he knew he wasn't going to be able to kill all of the buildings before like Vavin might recall.
Hold on. What's blipping at me? What? Okay. So we're going to wait for TheKyoJin. He's in chat. It's going to be 2 minutes before he realizes. So let's beep him on Twitter. On Discord, I mean. The other Twitter. TheKyoJin. The TheKyoJin does have 1 point advantage, as a reminder. It's gonna be. I don't know what the bracket says. It's a best of 3, though. Light. Didn't notice that.
Light,
it is a best of
please.
5. Light, please. Not like this.
Have Vavin and the TheKyoJin played a series already?
Yeah. The TheKyoJin dropped Vavin to the lower bracket. That was their first match of the day.
I see it now.
Vavin has been he's doing the burrow roach approach. He's just, going underground and then coming up back in your base. Do we see the TheKyoJin in here? TheKyoJin, come on. Actually, no, I don't see him in. I wouldn't see him in chat. I think we have a problem on the EU server where there's a channel called Ducklings, but there's also a group called Ducklings, and apparently that creates a parallel universe where two people can be in the same channel and not see each other at all. There you go. Okay. Everdream is going to be our first map. Hey, we had a group please redeemed. Actually, Chaosborn Serenity. Actually, redeemed 2 of them.
Hello there.
Hello there. Kuro, everyone.
Does that mean I guess 2 games in a row?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if it was intended or maybe they just click the button twice or something.
No, you can't click the button twice unintentionally. It doesn't work like that.
Right. Do we want to change colors? We have red versus orange. It's not a mirror matchup, so it should be okay, right?
No, it is. It's PvP.
It's PvP.
Oh, right. So someone's there. So we need to raise check.
Vavin is not here, I think. Vavin said that he needs a break.
Oh, okay. All right. We need we're going into a break before that, don't we? Do we? Are we?
Do we? Are we? Yeah, sure. Let's
I
go
don't
to
know.
break. Let's go to break.
All right. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll show you some clips. Take this time to hydrate your hydras, state your roaches, drain your disruptors, and when we return in 5 minutes, you'd better be there because if you won't,
I won't forgive you.
And we have returned. I hope you enjoyed those clips. We have our series all set up for you. Make sure everyone's ready.
All set up. Where do I change casters quickly? Everything's
Oh,
set up.
what?
Don't worry about
What?
this.
What?
Nothing. I might have been too busy talking to chat that I didn't change the casters.
I've noticed.
Look, the chat is asking me questions. I need to respond. And okay, listen, chat. Fun fact, because you love Kuro fun facts. When I type during stream, when I'm streaming, when I type from my own account, I'm typing on my phone, so it takes like forever.
You have 2 screens now, though.
Yeah, but I'm on the CranKy Ducklings account. I don't have another tab with another chat open.
Okay.
So when I tap from my own account, it's from the phone.
I forgot that you have like access to everything.
Yeah. Just a 5.
All right, everyone. Welcome once more to Everdream LE. And if you've ever had a dream, then you know what it means. It means that LE stands for likely eminence. Likely eminence. That's when something is eminent, and it's very likely that they are eminent. And I'll be honest, I'm not terribly sure what eminence literally means. I know they use it to refer to like kings and stuff, or emperors or whatever. They'll be like, Your Eminence. But I don't know what it actually means. In the northeast corner of the map, speaking of things I don't know their meaning, are blue Protoss all the way from Morocco. Currently up 1 in this best of 5 series, seeing as he's the winner of the upper bracket finals. Give it up for our blue Protoss and 2 times MSO champion, TheKyoJin.
And in the bottom left of the map, we have our yellow Protoss representing Poland and Clan Dark Venom. We have Vavin.
Right, we didn't get a head bop in the middle of the map.
Nope, it doesn't happen anymore. It's just not a thing.
Damn, these damn map makers.
Is it
Make
map
the path
makers or
not
is it just
collide.
players that are clicking on minerals now? But wait a minute.
TheKyoJin, being cheeky.
Hmm.
We got straight out for a proxy here.
Not gonna lie, when I saw the proxy from TheKyoJin, I was like, is he going carriers?
I mean,
That would be
look.
the ultimate meme. But no, it's just a game.
How is carriers in PvP though?
I mean, does TheKyoJin really care?
Alright, the StarDuck is saying terrible until late game.
There you go.
Fair enough, fair enough. I forgot we have an expert here.
Yeah, someone who actually knows how to Protoss.
Well, he knows how to StarDuck.
Well, that is very true.
No, True is
I
playing
was waiting
Zerg.
for that.
StarDuck used to play Zerg.
Mm.
He's not playing Zerg anymore. True doesn't play Zerg anymore either. He's playing the army. He's playing soldiers.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be a Robo. Robo is at home. Oh, actually, I thought for a second the TheKyoJin is the one that's getting the Robo. Never mind. Never mind
No,
me.
no, it's
I'm
Vavin.
confused.
TheKyoJin is just messing up Stalkers. He's actually... He doesn't have Warburger yet, so he's just like railing Stalkers from this.
Oh, but he's not gonna see it. He was so
Just barely. He goes around. Vavin, no.
Yeah, and his stalkers are not going to be in position.
Well, this one is dead.
Yep. That's the position that he's in. Oh, just before it gets to the shield battery. Alright, that's the most useless force move.
That person looked funny. It was like, just move them around. Just push them away. I know that it's probably like because you get better surround with probes and stuff, but it just
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, it looks like a what? What are you doing? Alright. More stalkers are coming in for the TheKyoJin.
Yeah.
He started to have a pretty snowbally amount of them.
Yeah, it's just railing
What did
in
it-
more and
what did it-
more.
It's going to depower the production here for Vavin, and this may be a pretty short game right here.
Yeah, this is it.
the-
Vavin doesn't have any more gates. This one Immortal is all he has. One Immortal and 2 Stalkers.
Yeah,
This guy is actually
is the
stopped
core-
mid-transition.
yeah. It's just stuck there in the middle. This is the Kuro curse. This is what happens. This is what happens when you group please.
Oh,
means the next game is going to be really
is the
short.
Immortal gonna leave? It leaves.
One more shot.
He's gone to
it
the
gets
shield
shield
battery.
Alright, still a dangerous position here for Vavin. Okay, there.
Yeah, it's going down.
Immortal finally
The
goes
gates are
down.
online now, but he can only warp in 2 units at a time max, and that's not enough for the snowball that TheKyoJin already has.
Yeah, I mean TheKyoJin has stopped. He's getting probes. He got a robotics facility at home. He's getting a Twilight Council. He's not going all in here, but it doesn't look like it matters anymore. He's
Yeah,
going
like,
to get
even if-
so many kills.
Even if this Immortal finishes, like, I'm pretty sure the Stalkers can actually fight it. And the shield batteries are also depleted now because they're healing the probes.
Yeah, it's gonna kill the Bear Claw as well. So no suckers for you. Come back come back when you have a Cyber Core.
Never mind. I thought that was Vavin's probe at the top of the map, but no, it's TheKyoJin's.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that Vavin would have his own proxy somewhere because of like this situation, but no, he didn't get the probe out.
Yeah, I was trying to play an honorable macro game. We don't know what happened in the series between them earlier on. We didn't cast it.
Done.
Because we tried to avoid the PvP. see group, we tried to avoid the PvP and it found a way.
I mean, I personally really don't mind PvP, to be honest. But
Yeah, no, it's just because we saw a lot of it recently.
yeah, and like we don't get to cast a lot of. Oh, the Immortals! It's good recall.
Then we call
No.
it.
He died, I think. Did he die? Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died.
It was like right at the second where the animation popped.
Mm-hmm. One of these gateways would probably go down as well. TheKyoJin is following up with the Dark Shrine.
Oh boy. And because Vavin is pumping out Immortals, he's not gonna have any detection. No, sorry, he has an observer already. He has one observer.
No, he doesn't. The TheKyoJin
Wait.
has one. No, Vavin
This is
doesn't.
CranKy. I thought this was yellow. Hey, okay, excuse me. What color is this? Tell me, what color is this?
It's invisible. I don't know what you're talking about. I see nothing.
Also, I think the Immortal died as I was busy with the observer. No,
Yeah.
not yet. This is a new one. But there are so many Starkers now that they can just snipe it.
Look at the units lost tab, by the way. Just for demonstration.
Oh boy.
It does not look
Oh
good.
boy.
There's like 2 units on the TheKyoJin side, and the Vavin side is like rows and rows of buildings and units dead.
I mean, he got into a pretty difficult position.
That Immortals do have points. Well, Hive do have points.
Nope. GG is
Alright,
called.
GG is called.
And TheKyoJin is on match point.
Yeah, already.
Hashtag Kuro cares.
Hashtag workers. Alright. See what the next map is going to be. We do have another group please, so you're going to be staying here to cast another game, this time with StarDuck.
Hello there again.
Hello there.
Oh there.
General StarDuck.
The funniest part is that I'm not that much into prequel memes, but that just stuck with me.
Yeah.
It's just there now.
I mean,
Although
it's a pretty good meme.
I started my stream with that, and I can't do that any other way. It's there. It's in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
like you were talking about carriers, I think the TheKyoJin actually has a carrier proxy build. I don't think it's any good.
He used it against Necro
Yeah.
in the
He
upper
did.
bracket finals.
That's why I was saying that is it a carrier? Because we literally saw it today, where he was the whole story is way back when, I don't know versus whom, but the TheKyoJin did proxy carrier on Golden Wall, and today he requested Golden Wall as a map, but it was already played, so he was like, Pillars of Gold, and he went for the proxy carrier anyway. So, yeah, that was a thing.
Alright, Eternal Empire is our next map. The one that's apparently very good for cannon rushes.
Do you think we will see a cannon rush?
Okay, I think it's better in Protoss vs Zerg cannon rushes, but Protoss vs Protoss cannon rushes, it's decent. It's not great.
Right, so you two get to cast together. I'm going to be silent. Let's make sure everyone's ready.
I'm
Let's
calling
get
it
to
now.
it.
I'm calling it now. This is gonna be another cheesy one. I can sense it.
Yeah, because you're here.
I mean, not wrong.
I'm gonna predict the proxy Dark Shrine somewhere on the map.
I know. If it was Magnav, it would be a cannon rush, but no, if TheKyoJin, I don't know. Something tells me a cannon rush would be something, but I don't know. I don't know.
He has cannon rush before.
He has, but we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, welcome to Eternal Empire LE. LE stands for left eardrum. There you go. In the top right of the map, we have the blue player currently on the match point of this final, of this best of 5 finals. We have, representing Alpha X and Morocco, TheKyoJin.
Spawning in the southwest corner of the map, the yellow Protoss representing Cobra Dark Vavin, currently down 0-2 in this best of 5 series. Cobra Dark Venom. It is Vavin.
Vavin.
Oh.
He's now a Cobra Duck. Rip. Just as a disclaimer, I didn't create the joke. I read it somewhere. Just saying. No, sorry, it was not Cobra Duck. It was Cobra Chicken. Yes, the goose was a Cobra Chicken. There you go. But no cheese. No proxies. Although they go around the map, but I think they're just scouting.
Funnily enough, the way the Kyojin's placed his buildings would be very susceptible to a cannon rush, I think, because you can fall off with one pylon and there's space on the high ground to build cannons.
There's some space there.
So it looks like the Kyojin's placing a proxy pylon on the map, but not making anything from it. This is a common mind game. Because if you scout no second pylon in the main, then you have to look out for potential proxy stargates and proxy rovers, or like in the last game, proxy gates.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't do anything, like your opponent is just like, oh, I have to prepare because there is a proxy somewhere.
Looks like it's gonna be adept mirrors.
Yep. Yep. So far so good. There is already a Twilight Council on the Kyojin side.
Twilight before Nexus, so this might be lending itself to more of a DT stealth and like getting an upgrade like Charge or Blink, because you usually want the second base for the production and economy to pump out more units.
Adepts actually gonna meet. Who's gonna win this fight?
Stop firing.
The TheKyoJin actually has the advantage.
Vavin stopped firing for a second, which allowed the Kyojin to get a bit of extra damage on. But
I do think.
they traded out.
I do think he got the first shot though, so he was already a bit ahead. At 1 second, 1 shot. But on that note, we have Vavin going for Stargate, while TheKyoJin, as you said, there's a Dark Shrine. That the Twilight Council was not for nothing.
So Vavin's most likely going to make an Oracle here, so he will have detection. Yeah, he will have detection, but it might not be in the right place in the right time. It's a thing.
Yeah, like if he sends it to the other side of the map, he's gonna have huge trouble. And it looks like it's queued up to just go.
Also, 5 adepts here. So Vavin needs to get the block off. Yes, he does. And there's a shield battery so that the adepts can't dive into the stalkers. Does scout the proxy pylon at the 3rd.
Did he see it though? He sent the Oracle, but did he actually look at it? Like as they say, he saw it, but did he see it?
Oh, the Kyojin's got move commanded adepts. Gonna lose 2, 3. I think you have to recall in a situation like that. Oh no.
He's trying to get more damage, but at the same time, this is distracting Vavin as the DT's are already. Wait, where is the DT going? DT, hey, hey. Well done. So the Oracle gets 2 kills and gets out. There's a Void Wave next for Vavin. There's that one actually already done. But yeah,
I think you might be regretting that Void Ray choice after seeing the Dark Templar. He has to recall the Oracle immediately. 5
he see
probes
the
already
Dark
gone down.
This one is just getting kills, and there's another one in the natural. That's where he's sending all the probes that he have been evacuated.
Although, the thing is, TheKyoJin has nothing back at home to stop this 5-stalker void ray pressure. Oh, wait, why did he recall the shot?
I think he wanted to kill the DT, but he doesn't have detection. Oh, there's the Oracle. The Oracle is back. And it's there. It's back. There's a new one.
Doesn't get that Templar, gets the recall
He does.
off.
He does reveal the other one though. I like it how revealed Dark Templar actually like looks like a regular unit. Something we don't often see. This probe is still here by the way.
Both players making the crucial mistake of not killing the Carax.
Okay, StarDuck, listen. Kayaks did nothing wrong, they're just on the map, they're just chilling, they have their own lives, and then you just go and snipe them. This is not right.
You have to. It's a rule. Haven't you seen Hearthstone? Every time he sees a Carac, he kills it, and he's a pretty successful player. So I think there's some correlation there.
Okay, listen, was Hearthstone in the finals of the ESL Pro Tour? No, he was not. So I don't know. I didn't see Trap killing Carax. Neither have I seen Raynor. Just saying.
Anyway,
Just saying.
TheKyoJin's going in for a charge or Archon push, but there is shield battery, and battery overcharge will stop this. I want to do 3 Void Rays, beat 2 Archons.
Also, he doesn't have. I mean, yeah, there are Archons, but in general, this. I was gonna say there's not a lot anti-air, but I guess Archons work as good anti-air. But they have to reach the Void Rays first, that's the thing.
Oh, that's the multi-prong on the main. Vavin does pull the probes immediately. Ooh, will he get the Archon? He does. He gets the second Archon as well. No, he doesn't.
Yes, this army is getting cleaned up while the Zealots are taking care of the probes. They're actually getting quite a bit of
13
damage.
The multi-prong was quite good,
Hello?
but I think Vavin, please revelate, kill the Dark Templar.
I don't think he realizes where it is yet. It's because he's being attacked from different directions, like he's trying to focus on defending both of them. And like, it's just very easy to hide that it is them. And in the meantime, TheKyoJin is just massing up Zealots. They're just sitting there, waiting for their moment. And the SimCity is pretty good for them to run in.
Vavin's economy is very crippled, so he'll need to do some cannon damage to get back into this game. He does. Oh no, that's the TheKyoJin's observer, so he needs his Oracle at home to revelate for the Dark Templar. Because if 2 Oracles were able to go across the map, they would be able to snipe through shield battery, but just 1 Oracle won't. I'll go for the Stasis Sword. That's a lot of
that's a
probes.
good one. He actually takes the whole mineral line almost. But at the same time, Zealots are ready.
Problem for Vavin here is he's not teching into anything else that would be able to
Well,
counter this sort
He
of.
can't really do much. Like, he's using the oracles to stop the mining of TheKyoJin, which he's doing pretty effectively. But like, on his own, like, he doesn't have that many probes. Like, they keep getting sniped by the Dark Templars.
He is getting cannons. I'm not sure about the placement though. I think 1 cannon in the middle line is good enough. And there's nothing in the main.
Still, the DT finds a spot where it's not visible. Somehow.
And Rico again. TheKyoJin likes to keep his Dark Templar alive.
I think that's a good idea. And he's
Gonna
going
need
for
to grow
Blink
up.
next. Oh, but this army moving up may catch this. Those have charged though, so Vavin has to be careful about how he's kiting this.
I mean, oracles do a lot of damage to zealots. They are light units after all.
Hmm.
For like the 10th time this game, Vavin has to pull his probes. Oh, gets to revelate this time.
Yeah, this time he was on time. And in the meantime, TheKyoJin is just taking a third base. He's stacking up. He's getting the Templar archives. It's like, yep, I'm done with this. Time to continue the game.
I feel like TheKyoJin's sort of mixing up two different styles here, because he got Blink for his Stalkers, but he's also got Charge and he's getting the Templar archives. Usually you get either sort of Blink and then go into Disruptor as one main style, or Charge Light Model Archons the other main style. This is sort of like a weird hybrid of the two.
Yeah, he's like going like Zeld Stacker, basically. Those 3
Triple
oracles
Oracle.
though can do some damage.
Oh, he might be overstaying his welcome here. Does
One
no, the Blink
dice.
forward. One dies for 6 kills. That's worth it, I would say.
Hmm.
He does scout the third.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is Stalker Zealot. What the heck? Oh, boy.
Okay. If shield upgrades, they're worth consideration in 2 other matchups, but in this matchup, attack upgrades are king. You don't want to get any other upgrades aside from in the very late game. So I think the armor and shields research is sort of a waste of time for the Forge.
Why? Why don't you want
Oh.
shields in PvP?
Because aside from the Zealot, every single other unit does a lot of damage in their attacks. So one armor upgrade does a whole lot less in comparison to like a Marine or a Zergling with very fast rate of fire, but low damage per shot. So armor upgrades aren't very effective. I mean,
Makes
the one
sense.
scenario they are good in is like Zealot versus Zealot, but that happens quite rarely.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess because like Protoss in general has like rather bigger, stronger units rather than
Yeah.
a lot of small ones.
So Vavin's teched into Archon Stalker, which is quite a decent counter, honestly, to charge lots. Archons, of course, dealing bonus damage to Zealots.
Mhm.
Does not have a shield barrier at the third, but with the stasis swords, I think
Yeah.
he might be able
That
to hold
said,
this.
once again, TheKyoJin is trying to distract him. There's a he caught the
Oh.
Zealot run by, but
Very-
2 of them still make it.
The stasis trap doesn't.
And when Vavin moves his army, that's when TheKyoJin attacks. Kind of. He starts an attack. Maybe.
His forward shield barrier isn't done, and I think Vavin might not
Yeah,
have
this
enough
is-
here.
This is not
Full
overwhelming.
surround.
And GG's code! And TheKyoJin becomes 3-time MSO champion?
3 times.
3-time MSO champion. GG.
Yeah, it's trying to catch up to StarDuck.
Uh-huh.
You're,
I mean,
you're
now
now
he can.
you're now the benchmark.
Okay. So Stick, I'm giving hosting back to you.
Yay! I'm host. Well, not in game, out of game, because we don't need to be in game anymore. All right.
Oh yeah,
So,
wait, I
congratulations.
almost forgot. Bye.
Thank. Perfect production, right here on the CranKy Ducklings. Perfect transition, perfect hosting, seamless, absolutely seamless. Congratulations, TheKyoJin, winning against Vavin once more. This is the third MSO third MSO championship. Even. I promise I can be more awake for these things if I don't play Stellaris late at night, the night before. Which is, I should know better. I should know better.
With that game, like 1 hour turns into 3, and suddenly it's 5 a.m. and you have to get up at 7.
Yeah, it's one of those.
One
What
of
do they call
those
it?
games.
It's
Grand
call it
strategy.
the one more turn. Syndrome.
Civilization. Just one more turn.
Just one more turn. I still have things to do. Just one more turn. Just one more turn.
Hey,
Next.
is that light outside?
Is that what? That's what day is it? Yeah. No. That's what happens when you get into a game. That's why I was so afraid to get into that for so long. But now I'm like, I have 2 weeks at home, doing basically nothing. So like, all right, I guess it's time. All right, StarDuck. Thank you for joining us today. Why don't you tell the people at home where they can find more of you?
I have a Twitch stream, StarDuck_SC. I stream occasionally, usually Protoss Ladder, sometimes off race. I guess I have a Twitter as well, StarDuck_SC2, but I don't really post anything there.
We do. None of us do. We just occasionally retweet a tournament or something, and that's it. That's pretty much most of my Twitter is just StarCraft people. Like I have no use for it otherwise, and I just retweet whatever Kuro tweets. All right. Yeah, and I'm Steelmold. Still like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. You can find me on twitch.tv/Steelmold. That's twitch.tv/Steelmold. And on Twitter, Steel_mold. That is Steel_mold. Later tonight, in about, see the calendar, 10 hours? Question mark. It's 10 hours. We have the Sentimiento Latino. That's going to be probably casted by Light VIP and Yoda Slim? Question mark. Or
I think they do those. It might be Yaku, maybe.
I think it was maybe Jet was supposed to cast something. I don't remember.
Doesn't Yoda Slim does a lot of the American tournaments, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's going to be Light and Yoda for Sentimiento Latino. Right. Light and Jet are casting Demi's tournament, which is going to be on Sunday. You have a tournament organized by Demi Love. It's going to be called Demi SEA Weekly, Demi C Weekly. So we're going to be casting that. And tomorrow we have Grand Platypus Open. Hoping to see you there, StarDuck.
I will be there. Of course.
This is the only tournament.
I'm eligible for Demi's tournament as well.
The what?
Demi's tournament on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is you're not playing with the big boys, StarDuck. You gotta step up. Gotta put on the Rocky training montage theme. It's like, gotta get good.
My next step is beating Pez and fulfilling the meme I posted about 5 or so weeks ago. Or taking a map off Pez. I don't think I'm gonna beat him in a series.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got one out of Justice Simon, I remember.
I got one off Demi, actually. Azua. And someone else. Chappie. Yeah. I think that's all.
Yeah, this is some pretty hype players to take a map off of. You are on your way. You just need one more map. One more map. And you got a series. Then you become dangerous. All right. So see you all right here in 10 hours for the Sentimiento Latino. And that'll be all from us. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. We are going to raid some other StarCraft 2 related channel. So stick around. Show them some love coming from us, because it's important to love other people. Have a great weekend. Play the game. Enjoy the game. Get good and prosper. Goodbye.